this rolling. I don't know.
Hi.
It has been a while since we've gone live.
I know we don't have the same setup that we normally do. We're a little bit lower,
right? I'm thinking this is working. Not entirely sure.
It's bright.
There's a lot of people.
So bright.
Can everybody hear us? Are we coming through clear? Can you hear us clearly?
Mine's starting off with an ad. Yours might be too.
I see a ghost.
That's just YouTube.
Hello, Mary B.
We can't control that.
I see there's going to be ghosts popping up in the chat tonight.
Wait,
and
where do you see one?
Oh,
I missed it.
She I just saw her. She just commented. There she is. See the little
Mary.
ghost?
Oh, that is so cute.
Mary B. Hello, Melvin Alexander. Everybody else. Matthew Brown.
And they're highlighted in green.
Right? Yeah. So if you guys, okay, we're gonna talk about the ghosts a little bit later on, but the ghosts are new. And I love that you guys come through on our end, like highlighted green. It's kind of cool.
That is cool. Oh, that's really, really
Mark
cool.
Sean, it's a different kind of ghost. We're trying something new. YouTube's always trying things. We're totally transparent. We're going to talk to you guys about it.
Yeah.
But before we get into all that.
Hi, my babies.
Stephanie.
I missed you.
Sean Briley. David Oman. Hello for the Oman house.
Hi.
It has been a while, my friend. Mary B. I know, right? Okay, we got.
Burl
I love it.
Bikes.
Burl
Did you
Bikes.
ever get a chance to research the Lafferty murder in Utah? That sounds familiar.
We have not gotten a chance. No.
I know I haven't gone to it.
We need to spend more time in Utah, to be honest.
The upper states,
as
it were.
The upper states?
Upper state. Is it upper state?
Actually, it's inside out.
Is it? No, is it northern? Is it northern? Hi, Sarah. Hi,
Sarah Davies. It's a little north.
Hello, Australia.
A little north from us. So, everybody, it has been a bit because we've been traveling a lot. Cindy Fields, Chris. Hello. Ross Ferguson. How are you two doing? When are you coming to the UK? We're going to be talking about that tonight, Ross. So stay tuned. Tonight is a good one. Before everything else.
Thank you,
Tim
Ross.
C.
Oh, thank you, Tim. Thank you, guys. Everybody who sent me birthday wishes all over all the social platforms. Thank you so much. You really made my birthday special, and I really appreciate it.
Before we do our little intro, test for Echo 2112, peace, love, and happiness. Hey. Can I just point out something about you tonight?
What?
Are you a monster? No. Because you're looking frank and fine.
That's really good. Y'all steal that. That's a good one.
BTL743, loved your typo negative video. I live in New York City. My old social studies teacher toured with them as a groupie for years. That's a lot of cool. That's very cool. Thank you, Mary B.
That's an interesting detail that your social studies teacher let y'all know about. Did they explain to you what groupies were at the time? Because depending on your age, that sounds a little inappropriate, but also kind of cool. Burl Bikes, it was a crazy ritual Mormon splinter cult slaying of an innocent mom and child. Why does that? It really sounds familiar.
It doesn't sound familiar to me at all.
It does to me, though. But I grew up in Missouri, which is closer to Utah than where you grew up. So I'm going to look into that. That really does sound familiar.
Before we begin, welcome everybody to another night. Another episode of Grim All Night. Basically, if you are old enough to remember USA Up All Night, hosted by Gilbert Godfrey or Rhonda Shear, we started doing this. She's not, neither am I.
Thank you, Jake.
That was my, did you see that? That was my best Gilbert Godfrey.
Okay, wait. You do that, and I'm going to do the boobs. Ready?
It was so bad. Right? Gilbert is we have a funny Gilbert story.
Whoop.
We talked about it before. We're not going to talk about it tonight, but we do have a funny Gilbert story. Someday you'll see us saying it. But so we started doing Grim Up All Nights. Basically, it's a free watch party at your own pace. Look at that. We're all we're all old right now at your own pace. The watch party is how you want it to be. It's free. And who here? Welcome to the Ghost Club, Jonathan Guthrie.
That's so cool. Does that mean that you just joined?
I think it. Did you just join, Jonathan?
Okay, this is new for us. It's
Yeah.
the first live that we've had. We just set it up like a week ago. We're still learning everything, and we're gonna nerd out.
So I'm going to talk to you guys about what the Ghost Club
Yes, I
is.
did. Thanks.
Awesome.
Oh.
That's really cool. It comes through as like this goosebumps
Mwah.
green on our end.
Mwah.
And thank you. We're going to talk about that. Like I said, we got a lot of news. Welcome to the Atacore. Spooky.
Or Atacore.
Atacore.
Depending on how you like to pronounce.
Tonight's movie is an American Werewolf in Paris.
Spartan.
I'm just kidding. It's London.
Flo.
Thank you, Spartan Flo.
Hi.
It's American Werewolf in London.
My ghost babies.
Who here? Is this the very first Grim Up All Night watch party? We do things a little bit.
I just want to feel included.
You are included.
Run Weird Gaming. Thank you, sweetheart.
Welcome to the Ghost Club.
Welcome to the Ghost Club.
A lot of new folks. Slaughter High is amazing. Matt, thank you. Me.
Shannon. Shannon found it. You know Shannon found it.
Shannon. Welcome, Shannon, to the Ghost Club. We're going to talk about it, and there's a reason why it's called the Ghost Club. We're going to lose it.
That's so cool, Jonathan.
We have a lot of energy here.
Went to Sliced with his wife.
Aha.
And I almost said Texas, but it's in Vegas.
Vegas. Okay. Real quick. Let me get this out of here. We got news. But first, if this is your very first watch party, we do watch parties a little bit different. Thank you, Brandon. New Evil Dead coming out, and your thoughts on what potential it could have.
Ooh.
We are stupidly excited for it.
I can't wait.
And the people that we know who have seen it said that it's amazing, so we can't wait for it as well. JJ, hello from Arizona. You should come here and visit the old courthouse here in Holbrook, Arizona. Possibly. We pass through there all the time.
Mwah. Thank you, dear.
All right. So we do our watch parties a little bit differently. Basically, it goes like this. 610 people in here. Sometimes the chat moves very quickly. If we miss you, I do apologize. We have it slowed down a little bit so we can keep up. The watch party is always free. Connie, we love you, Michael and Jessica. That's you.
That's me and you.
You two are awesome. Thank you.
We
Connie.
love you.
Thank you for taking us on your adventures. And Cat Mom, thank you. Thank you, Connie.
Thank you, Connie.
You're phenomenal. Happy Halloween.
I tried to do a heart and ended up just looking like I was kissing my fist. It didn't work out for me at all.
The watch party tonight is 100% free, like all of our videos. There is a link. You may have noticed it pinned to the top of the chat. Click on it. Don't hit play. Just pause it. We're all going to watch it together in about 20 minutes. If you can't find it there, it is in the description of this video. Now, in order for tonight's watch party to work, you need one of two devices, or 3 devices, or 4. I don't know, whatever you want to do. 2 TVs, a phone and a TV, a phone and a tablet, 2 phones, 2 tablets, 2. I don't know, what else could you use? Crystal balls.
Your Switch has YouTube on it. I learned this on the road.
We're kind of hyper. We missed you guys. Just saying.
Don't tell me what to do.
George, welcome.
Thank you, George.
Thank you, George. You're awesome. Great videos. Thank you,
Welcome
Lolly.
To the Ghost
welcome
Club,
to
Lolly.
the Ghost Club. So, click on the link and get it ready. We're gonna do a countdown, 3, 2, 1, and watch it together. Tonight's American Werewolf in London.
So good.
If you don't want to watch it, you just want to hang out with us because we're going to be ranting. We're going to be talking about some crazy stuff.
Yes.
Who to do. Awesome. Or you can just say, screw you, Grims. We want to watch the free movie. Whatever you guys want to do. It's up to you. That's how we do our watch parties. We don't do the Twitter, let's watch along kind of thing. Say it with me. All right.
I know, right, Ada? Is it Ada or Ada?
Is it Ada or Ada?
I already said it.
Rune Weird.
I see Bad Moon Rising.
Yes. So, okay. I'm just going to let you guys know right now.
Lisa, welcome, sweetheart.
Welcome to the Ghost Club, Lisa. So let's talk about the Ghost Club. Do you guys want to know about the Ghost Club? Okay.
From Peru, Illinois. Atacore, my son's name, Adam and Corey.
I like it.
So technically Atacore. So
Atacore, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I like it.
Well, welcome. Okay. If I seem like I'm all over the place, I do apologize. I have a lot of things running through my head.
Time for time on movie.
The time.
I like it, Shannon.
Okay, I like it, Shannon. It's good. Let's say grim time for time on movie. All right. So for those of you who have been a part of the Grim Up All Nights for quite some time, we started asking people, hey, what should we
I know
call
you guys are gonna
people?
ask, so I'm drinking the strawberry cream Dr. Pepper.
And I'm drinking Jack and Coke. These pre-made things. I love them. So we put forth the idea of maybe we should call everybody something. Like those who come and like the show. And we thought
This has been going on for a while.
for years.
We've been
for years.
trying to.
Like gremlins.
Gremlins.
Yeah.
Grim ghouls.
The Grim Ghouls, the Goalie
Ghoulies.
Grims, the Goalies, all these different
Nothing
things.
ever
Hello, Michelle.
stuck right. Nothing ever felt organic. Little ghouls. Yeah, like some play on, the Grim Ghoul, right? And nothing ever felt organic.
So then we had this
It is
great
so sweet.
ass idea to
Did you just say we had this grim idea, ass idea?
I said we had this great ass idea. So YouTube, the company, YouTube has been hounding our behind.
Like literally, like phone calls.
We're on the road. YouTube, our representatives from YouTube is calling us saying, hey, you guys should really start thinking about doing this or doing that to help your channel grow. So we're like, oh, it'd be awesome to talk to you, but we're driving for the next 17 hours, maybe later, right?
Yeah.
So then they called us and we talked to the guy and he's like, hey, we got this thing called memberships and you have complete control over it, this and that. And of course they take a pay cut because whatever it is, what it is. And you should really think about doing it. And I was like, I don't know.
Oh, thank you, Bryce.
Washington State Old Penitentiary. Thank you, Bryce. So then, if you don't know this, we have a Patreon like a lot of people do. And Patreon, it's been a good company. It has been very good company, but it's kind of useless.
Interface sucks.
It's very useless for us. Messaging people, it's a pain in the butt.
You're everywhere, Shannon. I love you.
It's kind of like a one-all catch-all kind of thing.
Hi, Brazil.
And I think the last Grim Up All Night, we asked you guys if we were to start doing stuff, should we keep it all here or should we start doing lives on
focus
Instagram?
it all on YouTube or like do memberships on
Matthew
Instagram
Flores, howdy
or
Grimsters, love the videos and am hooked. Please look into Dean Coral. Trip next time you're in Houston. Awesome. He is on our radar, Matthew, and it is coming. So bear with it. If you want to watch the movie now, you can. Ruin Weird Gaming. Just saying.
Ruin Weird.
So
I think we're saying correctly.
I'm sorry for saying it wrong. So then we had this great idea. Well, let's do this thing, and it finally hit us. How cool would it be if we were at a convention or we were out in public and people would come up to us and be like, Grim Life, hi, I'm a ghost. Like they're haunting us. Like our fans, like the people who watch our videos are haunting us. Like you guys are
I'll
ghosts.
type it up for you
right?
sometime, sweetheart. Thank you.
And at the same exact time, sometimes we do get to meet you guys and put a face to the name, but most of the time, everything that we do, it's faceless. So you guys are like ghosts, like family-friendly ghosts. So we're like,
Mary, I love it.
Let's just call you guys the Ghost Club, right? It's kind of like spooky, goosebumpsy and stuff. We're not trademarking that name in any way, shape, or form.
A little thing next to your name, and you're highlighted.
You can watch the movie. You're more than welcome to. We're
Yeah,
gonna watch it a little bit.
From it.
Yeah.
No, don't let us keep you from it. Do it at your own pace,
So Shannon, yeah, I know. We're going to be at Houston for the Days of the Dead Houston in September and October, I do believe, Shannon. So keep an eye out for that. So yes, the Ghost Club. It's okay. So we're trying things out right now. It's $10 a month, and you get this ghost icon that comes with you, and we can choose different ghost icons for every month that somebody joins. You get priority. It pops up with a little ghost. You get highlighted. We see you before anybody else does.
Ayatollah Rock and Roll. I just wanted to say thank you for an amazing experience meeting you at New Jersey Horror Con. You made us feel so welcome, and I can't begin to express how much it meant to us. It's been amazing watching your channel grow. It was so awesome to meet you, man.
Right?
Like, you're one of the names that we know from having been around for a long time, so that was really a great treat for us.
And when we realized it was you, it blew our minds.
I know!
Just saying. We talk about it all
didn't say
weekend.
it either. You almost didn't say your name from online because, we don't see your real name, by the way, on here. We just see your screen name. Seeing It with V says, hope to see you guys again at CreepyCon in September. Fingers crossed. We're waiting to hear back on that. Convention in Salem, I wish. I would love to go to that. Run Wild. Mr. Peloton, thank you for joining the Ghost Club. Happy Sunday evening, Michael and Jessica. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. Thank you, guys.
So yes, the Ghost Club on YouTube and
you're welcome.
Patreon still exists. We are going to be having a Patreon only members club, and then we're also going to be doing a Ghost Club membership thing live. And we are going to, it's almost impossible for us to give you guys early access to videos.
Yeah, we don't run like that with the way our
because
videos are
sometimes
edited.
we edit all the way up until the time, but we're going to try to work on different things with that. But also, there's a community tab on YouTube that if you were part of the Ghost Club, it is only you guys get to see that. So Jessica,
my phone is full, guys.
Jessica has been talking for the past couple years about posting behind the scenes pictures and different things. And
I do it on Patreon. It just never worked out well.
It's a lot easier to do it on YouTube. So
Thank
eventually,
you,
in a perfect world, we're going to move all of our Patreon stuff over to YouTube and keep everything right there. That's the plan. You can become a member. So the link to the Ghost Club, a lot of you guys have already found it, is in the description of this video. In all of the current videos, you will see join the Ghost Club and be a part of it.
Oops, I messed myself up.
But here's the thing. Jacqueline Lara, thank you for the videos on Selena. You're more than welcome. Today is her birthday. I it slipped my mind. Love you guys. Thank you, Jacqueline.
Oh, I see it. It's at the very top. Yeah.
What's that? Yes.
The join.
And if you are an iPhone user and you pull it up in the app, you may see the join button. You may not see it. So that's why there's a link in the description. It is below their video here next to the name on lower left. Thank you, Adacor. I hope to see you next time you go to Salem. A ghost tour would be so fun. We are going to be back in Salem sometime this year. I'm thinking June or July. We have some things planned. And we're going to try to do a special movie night that's going to be open to the public for at the Salem Witchboard Museum. So we kind of became friends with them. We got some things coming. All right. I'm going to say any questions.
The Salem Witchboard Museum, if you saw my birthday video, you'll know exactly what it is.
So she is going to be posting a lot because she does not post to Instagram or Facebook really. So she's been looking for a place to post things and unload behind the scenes stuff. So that's where it's going to be for the Ghost Club people. Yeah. And so the Patreon used to be a lot more for those of you who are Patreons. And then we had a lot of issues with the pandemic with sending things out, and it just kind of became like a tip jar, and it will always be that. So
thank you for
bear with us while we try to figure everything out. And there's going to be things coming.
Thank you for joining, David and Toya.
If you are ghosts, welcome to the Ghost Club. Spooky. If you see us in person, please introduce yourself as a ghost first. And then tell us your name. Yes. Say, I'm a ghost. Be creepy. Be spooky about it.
B Black says, we are new to you too. Thank you for what you do. You two are a beautiful couple. Your work is truly a walk in history. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much, B Black.
Thank you, B Black.
Ryan Edwards says, hello, Grim and Jessica. Love y'all's videos. I love how y'all talk the history behind the people and places y'all go to. And y'all are great storytellers. He's an amazing storyteller. Thank you, Ryan, because he really is. Concert Life SC.
Thank you, Angela. Welcome, Angela. Welcome, Joseph.
Joseph, thank you guys. Welcome to our little ghost club.
And
all my babies now. And I'm collecting.
It's monthly, so if you want to drop off, you're more than welcome to. And hopefully, we're bringing this out here now. It's been kind of live for a little bit. Hold us accountable for it. Say you want more behind the scenes stuff, more pictures. There's going to be lives solely for Ghost Club people.
If they can join the Ghost Club on a yearly basis. And honestly, it's so new to us. We don't even know if that's an option yet.
Right. It's new to the YouTube folks.
They just started.
And like I said, they've been hounding us about it. And we're like, fine, we'll do it. And they also wanted us to do shorts too, but we suck at shorts.
They're really pushing it to their creators, and at the same time, they can't answer our questions about it. That's how new it is. Like even their representatives are like, I'm going to get back to you on that. Dream Killer says, love the Witchboard Museum. I ordered the Pound Town British board because of your video.
We got it.
I bought one too. Ross says, Grim Ghost, thank you, sweetheart. Elle Harley says, happy birthday to the baby ghoul. And Selena, her ghost lives on. Shout out from my son Harley. Happy Halloween. Remember, Phoenix awaits your presents. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. Jason Cole says, I'd love to see you guys make content about San Diego someday. My adoptive hometown. Appreciate y'all.
A Concert Life SD says, I'm a friggin' ghost. We just killed a bunch of people. We didn't mean to. Thank you,
I
David
love that
Bird.
I can see that you guys are highlighted too.
Yeah,
That's
it makes
really,
it
really
easier,
cool.
which is the coolest thing. You guys rock. Good seeing you again. Love the shirt, Michael. Happy
Welcome,
birthday,
David.
Jessica.
Joey, you guys rock. Seeing y'all again. Like the shirt, Michael. Happy belated birthday. Thank you so much.
Sarah Davies in Wales, thank you for staying up.
Oh, sweetheart, thank you. Yes,
Thank you. I know it's kind of late.
It's so
Very
harsh
late.
for you guys, and it really warms our heart that you guys stay up, lose a little bit of sleep just to hang out. Trevor says, please come to Utah. It would be cool to meet you.
Shannon says, how about t-shirts for the Ghost Club? There are going to be t-shirts, there are going to be stickers, and there are going to be patches, and possibly even little lapel pins. We are working on all of that.
We're going to figure it out.
It's coming, and it's there's going to be like we're trying to create like a section of the store that's only for the Ghost Club people.
CJ Connor says, love you guys. We love you too.
Kyle, hello.
Kyle, welcome to the joint club.
The joint club.
I think we'll probably end up doing one of those stores where you have to have a password to get in, and you'll only get the password if you're a ghost.
Shopify is awesome.
You can, and then you can join the ghost shop.
Yeah. And then I feel like
thank you for joining.
There should be like a discount code for Ghost Club people.
Probably, yeah.
So like you guys, like if you're a Ghost Club and stuff like that, like every month with the membership, it'll change. We're figuring out all kinds of different things. And there's new merchandise coming. We're getting everything. We've got new shirts. We're retiring old things. We're bringing new stuff. There's a lot of things happening.
Dark Mark says it's he's the husband to Seen It V, and it's their 11th anniversary today.
Happy anniversary, Seen It V and Dark Mark.
Happy anniversary, you guys. That's so wonderful.
Best way to finish my birthday. With a Grim up all night. You're welcome.
Happy
Sarah
birthday,
Sarah.
Now,
all right. Now, I'm gonna hold off on the Ghost Club talk for a minute because we have some other big news.
Oh, what's next? My 4 and 6-year-old daughters love you guys. They love the Halloween and horror videos. David Brewer, welcome.
Goes with expiration days.
Thank you, sweetheart. Right. Okay.
All right. So, okay.
That's okay. I will pause the screen as you talk. So
we are waiting on some more confirmation for our UK trip, but I will tell you this. We are going to be flying out of the United States into the UK, into England, Manchester, at the beginning of October. Still waiting on the dates. As of right now, it's going to be October 13th is whenever we're going to be leaving. We're going to be in England. We're going to be in France, and we're also going to be in Scotland. And flying back to the United States back sometime in December. We are planning. We've talked about this. It's only talks. We haven't bought tickets yet.
It's like a blue screen, doesn't it?
But our plan is this. Halloween night, we're going to be at Disneyland Paris. And of course, there's going to be a video coming from it. There's going to be catacombs. There's going to be a couple other crazy things. If you follow us on Instagram, I only posted it on Instagram. We have a video coming up at Mystic Museum for their new immersive horror exhibit.
I think it opened yesterday.
Yes. The video will probably come out in a couple of days. We have a filming location video coming tomorrow. A big filming location video. And then this one will be after that. If you follow us on Instagram or if you've seen it, we met up with a gentleman, an actor by the name of Patty. Oh, God, I keep screwing up his last name. Considine.
Considine. Yes.
I told him to his face and on camera, I keep wanting to call him Constantine, but there's no T. It's Considine. But Patty, you know him from the King from House of the Dragon, as well as at World's End and Hot Fuzz and a couple other different things. He was one of the
Andes.
Yes, he was one of the Andes.
Yeah.
It turns out Patty is a friend, is a fan of the channel, and we're a fan of him and his work and his band. So if you are on any kind of social media, follow him. And if all goes according to plan, we'll be meeting up with him and a couple other people in England. We're going to keep it hush-hush for now. But he does make an appearance in an upcoming video, the King from House of the Dragon. He's a very awesome guy. Very awesome guy.
Very big.
Ran into him. Very cool.
I have my screen paused, so you guys who are sending notifications and doing everything, I'm going to get to it.
Real quick, Joseph says, Grim Life goes global. I'm very proud of that.
Yeah.
Very proud. And here's why. A lot of YouTube people who've been doing it for so long, God bless their hearts, respect to them, they only stay here. There's so much happening in the world. You gotta go and you gotta explore. So we're gonna be bringing you the horrors from all over the place. So bear with us. Go ahead, continue. Okay. Jessica's gonna lay some info on you. Patty's amazing, Lolly.
So I paused my screen while Michael was talking. So I paused it on Jocelyn.
Thank you, Alice.
And it gave me this cool notification because YouTube is always updating things. It says it was her first ever super chat, and it has all these balloons and stuff. So I think that's really cute. So again, thank you, Jocelyn. Melanie Ramos and B Black, welcome to the Ghost Club.
Boo.
Yeah.
Boo. Sorry.
Proud to be a ghostie. Yay. Yay.
Thank you, Lisa.
Sean Briley, a name that we see a lot. Welcome to the Ghost Club. And I love that you guys say that we brighten up your day and we help you get through a lot of tough times. Like I see Zach Pitcher has said here.
So, Disneyland Paris, there's a reason for this. That's one of her bucket list locations is to go to Disneyland Paris on Halloween for their Halloween party. So that's why we're going.
Ross Ferguson said, I went to the Queen Mary of Scots Castle in Glasgow and something touched my nose. No one was there. Oh, what did it feel cold? I want to know. Jocelyn says, you guys think you'll be at Texas Frightmare this year?
Sadly, we will not, Jocelyn. I'm sorry about that. We are going to be at Days of the Dead Houston. As far as I know, right now, the only conventions we're going to be doing here in the States is Midsummer Scream in Long Beach, California.
Oh, thank you, Melanie.
Days of the Dead, Indianapolis. Days of the Dead, Los Angeles, maybe. And Days of the Dead, Houston. And then we go to a show in Toronto for 2 weeks. We'll be there. And we come back and then we leave for Europe. So that's it. We're booked.
Dr. Pepper burps.
Mary B, I'm so excited for you too, and excited for us to see awesome international content. Double win.
We'll definitely be coming back through Memphis sometime.
Yes,
I don't know when we're going to stop there, but we are going to be, the closest we're going to be is Indianapolis this year, it sounds like. Hot Nerd 84, will you guys ever do the Full Moon convention? You know what? I would love to.
Yeah.
Full Moon, I grew up on their horror, I think, as some of my earliest collection of movies. Full Moon Horror was like one of the
October
first.
2023, Shannon. I'm sorry, this year.
This year.
Yeah. For Disneyland Paris.
Yeah.
Rune Weird Gaming says, what show in Toronto? It's called the Great Canadian Halloween Market. It's a small one. It's us and a friend of ours from Salem, Massachusetts that's gonna be there. I know we're gonna be doing some filming location stuff when we're there. I'm not gonna tell you exactly what it is. Some famous graves, and we're not gonna be filming it, but supposedly we have tickets to see Jurassic Park live, which is gonna be cool.
Yeah, it's like a stage show. Jonathan asked if we'll ever go to Australia one day, and you bet your bottom.
I have family there.
We were absolutely. I want to go to Australia. I want to go to New Zealand. I want to go everywhere. There's not a country that I do not want to visit. I really want to go and visit all you guys. Ross says, when you're in Scotland, can you please let me know? I think Jessica follows me on Instagram. You got it. Oh,
wherever the ghost will follow.
Wherever you go, the ghost will follow. I love that I can see you guys. Kyle 7K. I don't think I got to say hi and welcome to you. Thank you so much.
Angela.
Hello from Iowa. John Stolzenbach?
I thought you were going to say John Stamos for a second.
No, it's the Z that throws me off because it's like an SCH sound. Thank you, John. Thank you so much. So Days of the Dead Houston is the last convention. Statewide, I think so. Yeah.
Did any of you guys catch? Did any of you guys catch that we were filming on the East Coast, and I said that we just filmed something that we can't share with you until November? If you caught that on social media, I think I posted it on Facebook and on Twitter. We filmed something up in New England, and Shannon caught it.
Oh, thank you, Lisa.
It's
CJ, welcome, sweetheart.
There's a movie that was filmed in England and up in New England here in the United States, and we're doing the filming locations to that, so it's a pretty big one. Welcome, CJ.
Running with the devil. Hi, Sweden.
Boobies. You're darn right.
Right.
Movie time. Shannon. Okay, perfect. It is 8:30. Now, some of you guys have already started watching the movie, and that's okay. again, this is a watch
Welcome,
party at your
David.
own pace. And welcome to the Ghost Club, David. It's so fun to say.
Okay, thank you, Jonathan.
And that's cool. This is a movie at your own pace, hanging out.
Hola,
We're watching it
amigo.
together. So if you guys got it queued up, it's on Tubi. It's free. Depending on where you are in the world, you might not be able to watch it. I'm sorry. You might own it. 3. Ready? Does everybody know where the link is to tonight's movie?
If you're in the UK
Sorry,
and
Jan
you know
W.
a link, feel free to drop it for other people who don't have a link in the UK. Thank you, Henry. Thank you, sweetheart. Because here in the States, Tubi is what we use, and it seems
Hello,
most
Manuel.
likely that Tubi doesn't really do a lot of the movies for the UK. So if you guys know of a streaming service that is free that has it in the UK, feel free to let people know in the comments. We'll appreciate it.
Dave Boosty. Bear with us here. I like that little guy. Look at that.
Didn't
All right.
feel cold.
Movie. 3, 2, 1.
That's
hit
cool, Ross.
play. An American Werewolf in London.
I love this.
We have it playing. We're watching it. Ours is a little
I'm like,
toned down for volume so we can hang out, talk with
I'm
you guys.
really I love you too. I've just been like as a youngin',
We are going to be doing American Werewolf in London film and location videos. Just saying.
if you would have asked me, happy birthday to Brandon's wife, happy birthday, Samara. If you would have asked me, I'd been like, hands down, vampires win over everything. I love vampires. I'm gonna get a big tattoo of vampires over
You're
here.
welcome, Adriana.
But lately, my appreciation and love for werewolves is like through the roof. I don't know what it is, but like I'm really in love with werewolves.
That is
lately.
Elisa. It does kind of work like that. It's almost impossible for us to just put up the movie and we all watch it together and like having us down
that
here.
little block thing.
Yeah, we don't Twitch, we don't stream and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There is a link. It's pinned to the top of the chat as well as in the description of this video. Pull it up. We're gonna watch it together. You guys can just, if you want to, you can just watch the movie and say, "Screw you, Grims. I'm not gonna be offended." Will you be offended?
I will not be offended.
Right? But just kind of like
Agreed.
it's a hangout
yeah.
time is what it is.
But also to do things like that, it actually requires a lot of equipment. Like you can't just like plop it down in there like with an app or anything that I'm
We are
aware
not
of.
streamers. We
Yeah,
tried doing the
no.
whole streaming thing because Jessica and I
It
are
took a
both
lot more equipment
gamers.
than we own.
And we thought, you know what, it'd be kind of fun to like just kind of stream and just hang out, and it just
Mhm.
didn't really work. It was always running into an issue. So this kind of worked out. It's more of a hangout / watch party.
I have never heard of that, John Orloff, and I love that folklore. Where is that from? Can you remember?
What's that?
That werewolves become vampires when they die. I've never heard that.
I
and
haven't heard
like
that
that
one
a lot.
either.
I like that. Yeah. I've never heard that before. I dig it.
Oh, another thing.
Very cool, Sarah.
Our last video that we put out,
Norman Reedus and his fetus. No. Oh my God, Sean, you go too far back, sir.
yeah, right. Damn ladders. That's the baby, Norman Reedus and his
Damn
baby.
ladders. What
s-
games do we play?
Some of you guys might have noticed or experienced a bit of deja vu on our channel because we recently just put out the true crime locations to the Amityville horror murders, right, with Ronnie DeFeo back in 1974.
Mhm.
And when I say deja vu, years ago, back whenever Grim Life was just starting out, I have family in Long Island, so I went there and I visited the locations and I filmed them and I put them up online. And it was kind of a wonky video. Some people could watch it because it was kind of blocked in a certain
It was
whatever.
really old. Like really old.
So we took that video down and we put this one up. We went and refilmed it and actually went to where the family's funeral was.
Yeah.
So it's an updated video. So that's why some of you, I got a few messages
you,
from people
Caesar.
saying that they're having like a bit of deja vu. That's why.
Yeah. So like, I mean,
Cast used to be good, Melanie, but it sucks for watch
back when,
parties. We tried.
A lot of people first started recording things. You know, it was long before 4K came along, and now that we can do things in 4K, it's like let's go revisit it so that you guys can see it in that sharp quality that you can see it in today. And plus, it's kind of nice to update things. You know, I mean, that was probably good. Geez, almost 10 years ago. So a lot of places change. Like, let's say
Belinda,
10 years ago,
surprise.
we'd gone to the factory from Halloween 3, and then we took you there today. Well, last year, that was the big earthquake. So a lot of that is now gone. So it's really important for us to try to get to a lot of these locations to show you what is still standing today, and can you go and see it, and just kind of do updates, you know?
Do you guys want to know a secret?
Thank you, Joey!
It's been a while since we've done a Grim Life Collective.
Grim Life HD, right?
A Grim Up All Night. And which means it's been a while since I spilled a secret. Do you guys want a big secret?
Thank you, David. Thank you. I don't think we have not done Carrie yet, have we?
We have not at a core. No.
Oh, my foot. I'm sitting on my leg. My leg.
Sarah
died.
Davies wants a secret. Okay.
Secret.
This is probably
Secret.
I was gonna surprise everybody with this, but I'm gonna tell all of you if you guys want to know. Who here has seen Terrifier 2, Part 2 with Art the Clown? Seen it? Who here was brave enough or had a stomach to make through Terrifier 2?
Exercise. Oh, man. I can't exercise no more. Oh, thank you, Lisa.
All right, a lot of people saying me. A lot of people saying nope. It is okay. So, the biggest video Grim Life Collective has ever done, and it's not out yet. I haven't even started editing yet.
Thank you,
but
Hendrik.
it is done. With the help of the producers of Terrifier 2.
Who are big sweethearts.
Amazing people.
Yeah. Thank you, Sandy. Love you too.
We have filmed the most insane behind the scenes filming location video for Terrifier 2 in existence. Like nobody's going to be able to do what we just did on this trip. All of the sets from Terrifier 2, like the bedroom kill scene,
Ooh, David,
are still there, and they still are covered in blood, and we got to see them.
Yes, they are.
And if you're a fan of Terrifier 2, or you know somebody who's a fan of Terrifier 2, tell them about our channel and what's coming. Because, yeah. Like, you know,
So cool.
it's crazy.
David's
it's crazy.
really sweet, isn't he? Yeah. Secret. I got a secret.
Every time we do these things, I always get really hot. I'd say it's the light, but it's like an LED light.
Probably because we close all the doors, we turn the air off because it gets really loud.
I'm going to open the door.
Yeah.
It is warm.
I keep pausing my screen to try to keep up with you guys. Everybody from all the actors from that are amazing. 10 millimeter garage. Now that the Goonies are allowed up to the house, are you planning to go back? So when we went, you were allowed to go up to the house. We happened to visit during kind of a sweet spot with the old owner of the house where she was. We're still in LA. She hadn't put up like that tarp or whatever she was using to block people.
Am I hot flashing? Mike, Shannon thinks I'm getting hot flashes.
Dude, don't joke about that. I think I'm getting premenopause.
Every time we do these,
I'm only 41. I just turned 41 2 weeks ago.
Every time we do these, I always get hot. I think it's because I'm so excited. I'm having a lot of fun.
You might be able to hear in the ambiance
The
of
Goonies
Hollywood
video was
right
my
now.
first. So we are back in LA. Oh, remember that big banner?
We just got home.
The big vinyl banner? We have
Yeah.
retired it. It's going to go up and it's going to be here for forever. We have a cloth one now that we can take on airplanes, which is bigger. It's a bigger banner. Ayatollah of Rock and Rolla saw it. Excuse me.
Well, we have a small one too, actually, that we don't use
It is
anymore.
Wednesday. Jenna Ortega.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing,
Yes,
guys.
like Scream 6.
Our apartment is very small. That's why we haven't done a tour for you yet, because we literally leave for 2 months, come home, drop all of our stuff, pack a new bag, leave, come home, and just keep making piles of like dirty clothes and collectibles we bought on the road and stuff like that. Our house is like a tornado went off. So I'm going to start going through and going through our closets. We have a lot of clothes that still have tags on them that we've never worn. We have a lot of collectibles that we've decided that we're not going to keep because we're kind of trying to zero in on what a collection that we do want to carry instead of having a collection of a little bit of everything. So I'm going to start a Depop shop, and I'm going to start listing things from our personal collections and from our personal closets and things like that. And I may even put things up like one of our old banners. We'll sign it and stuff like that. You know, things that might be interesting to you guys. I don't know, but we'll post links of that when I get it up and everything. Just be on the lookout. Depop is like eBay.
George S. Hail Satin. Satin is God. Satin from Tucson.
666.
Do you guys marry people? We do not.
We do not.
But I am an ordained minister.
Are you?
I am. And I just celebrated my 10th anniversary, actually.
Marry me.
I already married you. Ryan Brown says, Michael, Jessica, I love your channel. The first video I saw was the Clown Motel in Las Vegas. I've been hooked ever since. I've been going through a lot lately, and your video helped me with everything. Thank you both. Well, thank you, Ryan, for taking the time to send that and to say hello, to share that. Stay strong, brother. Stay strong.
Or maybe I'll just do it on eBay. I think eBay is universal for everybody.
Are any injuries out on location yet? Encounters with animals, crazy folk storms. Yes, Matthew. So whenever Jessica and I moved from Florida to California, where we currently live, I have.
Have you?
That's what I'm talking about right now. We went hiking through this dirty ass swamp, and I cut my leg, and then I had to get a tetanus shot in Austin, Texas. Yeah.
On barbed wire. Yeah. I forgot about that. Wow. Oh, Good night, Melanie. Thank you for hanging out with us. Kisses to the babies.
Kajan JP, love you guys from deep in a Amazon warehouse. I love it.
That's awesome. Yeah. Georgie, it won't let me type Satan. It's blocked.
It's blocked.
Where do me and my girl have to travel to get married by you?
Oh, shoot. Well, oh man. We could. Technically, I could do weddings and I can do funerals. That's what I'm legally allowed to do that stuff. I don't know. Nobody's ever asked me that. Why are you asking weird questions? New questions?
Like, do you have to show your paperwork and stuff? Like, how does that work?
No, I mean, I got all my paperwork. I got my license and everything.
I've never seen it.
I'll show it to you later on. I just got my 10 years in.
If that ever happens, I swear to God, I'm getting dressed up in my gothiest of gothist wear, and I will photobomb all your pictures as like
a bunny rabbit,
as like a ghost or something.
Well, where are you located? Don't give specifics, but what city and state? Let's start there. What city and state? So Dave Bushy has got these really cool square people. I got to meet you guys, not this time, but the last time you were in Salem for meet and greets. I even got to quote Dr. Sam Loomis to you both.
I remember that.
Awesome.
Hi, Dave.
Well, thank you, man. Thank you.
Roxanne. Hi, my favorite YouTubers. Thanks for all the traveling and all the great videos you give us. Love you guys. Just wanted to say happy Halloween and hi. Happy Halloween, love bug.
Shannon says, we won't know if you're doing our funeral. You're right. But you ready for this? You ready for this? Shannon, you've been around long enough. Our cameos, what do we say? We'll do your weddings. We'll do your funerals.
That's
we'll
a really
do your
good question,
birthdays.
Alice. If a dog bites you, do you need a tetanus?
Yeah,
I think
know.
you need some kind of a shot, yeah. Mr. Geek Me Out, hey!
In Tucson,
that's
Arizona.
So cool.
So we actually have some friends in Tucson. And we've been meaning to go back to Tucson. So
Hail Satan. I'm 100% serious about this. I'll send you a message on Patreon. Okay. Oh, Tucson. That's not so bad.
Jonathan Guthrie. I'm just going to say Guthrie because I want to.
Happy birthday, Aaron and Jonathan. Or did I say happy birthday? Happy anniversary, Aaron and Jonathan.
It's our second anniversary.
And I hope it's just as lovely as the first and when you first met. We love anniversaries, and I especially love birthdays. We are celebrating our 6th anniversary coming up.
We've been married 6 years.
May 1st.
Here's the trick.
Yeah.
If you're not having a good anniversary, do handstands and talk to each other.
Show them your boobs.
Or that. Melvin says, hold on. Steven says, wish I could stay up later Have a great night and happy Halloween.
Oh, thank you,
Thank
Steven.
you for even just showing up here, and thank you for being
Good night, sweetheart.
a ghost.
I don't think I got to say welcome. Welcome, Steven. I missed a few of you guys as you were joining because I had my screen on pause. Melvin says you've got to do the surf ballroom video with your dad, and Jessica is the new Julia Roberts. Wife and I loved the shopping montage at Blackcraft. Thank you so much. I mean, we would, yeah. Michael's dad kind of is afraid of flying, and we've been trying to like get him out here by train and stuff like that. But I think he just doesn't like to travel. So if we ever get him on a video, it would be dope.
My dad is a massive.
Dope? I said dope.
My dad is a massive Doors fan. I'm talking like my entire life, all I heard about was Doors, the Doors in LA, the Doors in LA, the Doors in LA. It's because of my dad I fell in love with LA.
Yeah,
right?
Julia Roberts.
And
right?
I told my dad, I tell him every time, I'm like, listen, I will buy your airfare, your train ticket, whatever it is. I will be your personal chauffeur, your food. You have nothing to worry about. All you need to tell me is when you want to come out and visit. That's all you need to do. And he's like, I don't know. He's getting up there. He's in his 70s.
Jimmy B is celebrating his 42nd wedding anniversary.
Holy cannoli.
On April 11th, they just celebrated. That's beautiful.
Happy
Congratulations, you guys. As ghosts, we are afraid of being ghosted. No, you know. See, well, that's one of the cool things about the about joining as ghosts is that I can see your guys' comments. So that's one of the I guess perks, I guess you could say, is that your comments stand out to us, so we actually get to see them because everything else.
I keep
just
trying, Melvin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the attack scene is coming up. Good call.
Ooh.
Oh, and those who are just wondering,
my face.
Tramp stamp. I'm just gonna call it like it is. Tramp stamp. Where we are in the movie, we're at 15 minutes and 35 seconds in.
So cool, Sarah. Ooh, Grim Time. So instead of doing Tramp Stamp.
Grim Time.
Grim Time.
Grim Time. There you go. Grim Time.
Like Stamp, Tramp, Loop, Grim Time. Oh, you're welcome, Margot.
I was surprised, Margot, that nobody has ever done the filming location videos to the Pet Cemetery music video. I'm surprised.
One of these days, Jam Luke. Yeah, we would love to do the Marceline, Missouri, where Walt's from.
Demonio. Hello, my girlfriend is going to Las Vegas next week. We are from Mexico, and we were watching your video inside Nightmare Toys. I hope she can see the great art you show us there. Any advice? I would say if you can, Nightmare Toys.
It's okay, Heidi. That's why I married him.
What's that?
She thinks you're hot.
Oh, it is pretty warm in here. Gosh, Nightmare Toys.
No, you sassy.
Sliced pizza. And there are free shows in every convention, but most of the time you got to walk to them. But if it's nice out, walk to the different hotels. And then
I'll get back to you, sweetheart.
The It escape
Thank
room.
you, Pumpkin. So much ketchup.
666 message sent on Patreon.
Yeah.
Total serious about the wedding. Okay, cool.
George.
Also another thank you. I'm looking for it. Who here saw the post that I made on social media about going vegetarian?
Dawn. Happy birthday, sweetheart.
Mary B saw
Thank you,
it.
Raven.
Yeah, right. Good luck. I love burgers. I love steaks. And,
I love my steak.
And here's what I mean. I'm not going, oh, I'm a vegetarian. I need to do this. But seriously, every time that I think about eating meat, this is bizarre. Every time I think about eating any kind of meat, I kind of get like a little disgusted. Like, not like, oh my God, but like, it's almost like I feel like I'm a gag, if that makes sense.
But honestly, we've been trying to go grocery shopping lately at some of these Walmarts in the area, and you can just tell it's not been handled properly because of the smell to it and on the packages and things like that. And you start to get grossed out when it happens so continuously, and especially with the fruit that we're trying to buy rots in a day. So like just buying food period lately has been kind of a gag inducing experience.
So we were
I have my screen paused for you guys. I'm not going to miss you.
We were in a cemetery filming. I'm not going to tell you which cemetery, but we were in a cemetery in New York filming, and we walked into a building, and immediately you were hit with the smell that kind of smelled like a barbecue, but something about it was off.
Like no, it just straight up smelled like a barbecue to me.
Like it was very intense, right? So like we walk in, and I'm gonna let her tell the story. So we walk into this hallway, and as soon as we walk in, there's a guy standing in front of a door, and he has this look on his face like, oh shit, I was just caught. Okay. And I walked a little further to try to get some information, and I came back, and you had a conversation with this guy. What was this conversation?
I didn't see the expression that you had. Sometimes when you're walking around a big mausoleum like this, and you almost run into somebody around the corner, you're like, oh shit, I forgot people exist, right? He happened to be leaning on a glass case of urns, and we have Michael's mom's ashes, and we have yet to properly buy a really nice urn because I haven't really know how to go about it. And so I'm looking at the urn, and I start to put two and two together that he's standing at a swinging door, right? And there's a plaque. I can't remember what the plaque said, but I remembered that, oh, this place has a crematorium. And I kind of went, I was like, is that the crematorium? It was the door.
It's a backyard barbecue is what this place smells like. It's that intense, right?
And I forgot what he said. He's like, yeah, why does it smell like ribs? And I was like, yes. I was like, not like, I wasn't going to say ribs. I was going to say that it smelled like a barbecue because I can smell like the coals and like the cooking and stuff like that. And he basically told me that somebody had, there was a body that was in process that ended up being 100 pounds over what the fire could handle. And they almost had a mishap. And he said it got a little scary in there, and he had to step out because I guess it started to smoke so heavily that he had to step out and grab his breath. And that's what we were smelling, that you normally, I guess, would not be able to smell it so clearly. And all I could think of was, this man smells so good.
Right?
Like, I don't know who's cooking.
But like,
it smells like ribs, man.
But to be fair, it started off smelling like a barbecue. But we were walking around this mausoleum for a good half an hour trying to find a certain person.
Yeah.
And by the time we found the person,
it was almost too much.
It was too much. Like we were smelling it for days, right?
It, you know?
And like, ever since then, like I've been like Jessica was saying, every time we go out and we buy like meat or fruit or vegetables or something, and it just felt like the quality has been down.
And I know that, people say don't buy at Walmart, but like it's one of the closest.
But then after this, we were cooking chicken, and I just found myself getting
gagging a little
because I kept thinking about the smell.
Yeah.
So what we did was the last time we went grocery shopping, the majority of everything we bought was plant-based, tofu, or a lot of like the Impossible Burger stuff, meatless stuff kind of thing.
Well, I used to be a hardcore vegan. I've always had really bad digestion issues, so I went full on vegan when I was 13.
Love it. It's yummy.
Yeah, just because not for any political issues, just because I have difficulty processing dairy, extremely difficult processing dairy, processing meats in general.
And I'm gonna end it by saying this.
Yeah.
I posted it on social media on Facebook, and some D-bag, I don't know who it was. Somebody was like, "Oh, I used to like Grim Life Collective because they keep politics out of it, but now they make a political comment like this." And I was like, "What are you talking about, dude? I'm just saying I smelled a body burning."
The post literally said that we smelled a body burning at a crematorium and we're thinking about going vegetarian.
Right.
And that was it. No politics, no nothing. And they said that
Whatever,
that
man.
was like the most political post you can make. And I was like, but we didn't, but
Yeah.
alrighty then. All right, guys, I've had my screen
Anywho,
pause
screw
here,
it.
so I'm going to catch up with responding to
Catch us
all
up.
of you guys. Ryan Brown said, have you heard of the case of Joe Arity? He was known as the happiest man on death row. He was executed in Colorado in 1939 for murder he didn't commit and that he was mentally handicapped. I've heard the name, but I do not know his story. But I do recall knowing the name, though. Sebastian Belalcazar says, you guys are great. Lovely couple. Come do a video on the Versace mansion in Miami. I would love to.
Well,
are you inviting us? I would love to. I would love to.
So I'm going to say this. Complete transparency, right? Complete transparency.
Hold on. I'm pausing my screen again. Go ahead.
I've been to Miami and I've stood out front of the Versace mansion and thought about doing a video on it. This was years ago. And I was kind of like, I didn't really want to do it. I don't want to stand in front of the house and be like, this is where this happened. There's a lot of people that go out and they do just that. And they say, this is where this was. And this is one thing. I like to create a story. So I'm going to try to like weave something. But I will say this. It's a very interesting thing happens on social media. And you didn't do this, talking about Versace. But when it comes to the world of YouTube,
I don't know if I can hold my screen very much.
It's all right. When it comes to the world of YouTube, in one way or another, we all know each other. Other YouTube content creators, this and that. And I don't remember what the video was, but
it's not letting me, honey.
It's all right. It just let it pass. Like we can't stop everything. I forgot what I was going to say anyhow. But I'll see other YouTube content creators putting out a video on a topic. And then all of a sudden I'll get 50 messages from people saying, hey, you guys should think about going and seeing this place that somebody else just put out. And it's like this weird thing. I don't remember what it was though.
Vicky, I lost your message. I lost it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm losing a couple messages.
It happens so quick. We're going to lose it. And I'm so sorry.
It wouldn't let me hold on to it anymore, and I can't scroll back. Let me see if it'll let me scroll back. No, I've lost it. But thank you, Vicky.
You can't fight.
There was
City
one
Hall.
message underneath Vicky, and it ate it.
Well, it's not so much about like being unique. Like we're not the first people to document history, right? And the reason why we have this channel is this is really a husband and wife, a couple, a family going out and exploring our surroundings, the world around us, and hopefully inspire other families to do the same thing. And so far, that's been happening. So it's right. Will you guys? So Michelle says, "Will you guys do a video on the West Memphis 3?" This past week, I've gotten at least 60 people saying, "Go do a video on the West Memphis 3," and it's like, I know that our buddy Scott on Tape just put out a video on West Memphis 3, and it was like
someone keeps asking if we've seen the video, but honestly, guys, we're often driving for 12 hours a day, so we're not watching our friends' content half the time because we're just not able to.
I get it. Like, I would love to do a West Memphis 3 video, but I would really love to just sit down with Damien Eccles himself and talk to him about it. You know what I mean?
We've done so many videos on so many zombie movies. Ooh, I just discovered a fun thing on YouTube.
Uh-oh.
If you go to the search bar.
What's YouTube?
Shut up. If you go to the search bar and you type in Grim Life and then maybe zombie or I can't think of the movie title, The Exorcist or something like that, it'll actually pull up the videos we've done on those topics. So we've been doing this now for 6 years, longer than 6 years, but really heavily for 6 years. And we have almost 800 videos now. So
Michelle, I think he lives in Brooklyn now. I think he moved.
We've done so many that it's really hard, especially if you're a new person tuning in, to find all the videos we've done in the past. So we just discovered that you actually can go and go to the YouTube search bar, type in just Grim Life with 2 M's, Grim Life, and start to type in something else you might be looking for, wondering if we've ever done a video on it, and it will bring it up for you.
George.
Welcome to the Ghost Club, George.
George has become a ghost. Now, Dark Mark says, how do I join the Ghost Club? It is in the description
You're
of the
welcome,
video that
Kevin.
you're watching right now. Or if you are on anything but an Apple device, you should be able to see a little join button. You got a cute little ghost icon right next to your name, and it's highlighted so we see it above everything else. Welcome, George. And there are going to be a bunch of perks coming, a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff that are only for the Ghost Club people. So welcome aboard to the spiritual plane.
Yeah, no problem. We just learned this ourselves because I was trying to find a video of ours that someone asked if we had done one on, and I know we had. So I started typing in our name and giving it a shot, or Murder Ballads under. Yes,
100%.
Yes. That is actually my favorite album of his. I love Murder Ballads in general. Really love Murder by Death, like a lot. I can hear the songs in my head of other artists, and I can't think of their names. I know my nails are finally done this time. I did it in Salem as part of my birthday.
Was our last night in Salem? Our last day in Salem?
It was one of our last days in Salem. I got my fingers and my toes done because just being on the road, it's so
George,
hard.
wait, I'm the guy that met you at the Shell gas station in Hollywood.
Oh, when? That's
Right?
happened more than once. Oh, I think I remember. Yeah. Did we take a picture? I think we took a picture. Like, yes, you were doing Uber. I remember you. Hi. So nice to see you again.
Now you're a ghost. Explain that to your loved ones.
David! Welcome, honey. That's awesome. Thank you, Omid. Thank you guys for the happy birthday, belated happy birthdays. Thank you so much.
So
Hi, being scared.
It's quite... Yeah.
When are we coming back to Savannah? Man, I don't know. I think for the rest of the year, our time is kind of spoken for, but you never know where we're going to end up. We just like to haunt places. We're a traveling ghost show.
Right? Spooky show. Woohoo.
Yeah.
Jonathan Guthrie says, do you guys have a favorite
episode?
Take it away.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Man, that's hard. Okay, so right now, every time we go out filming something, it just keeps getting topped. We do still have the P.O. box, yeah. The Hollywood P.O. box, yeah, we still have it. I mean, doing the Peter Steele stuff was so cool, but that's one thing that I wanted to do since
I'll get you a second, Littlefoot.
for 20 years, you know.
Benjamin, bear with me.
You go ahead.
Benjamin says, would you guys ever do Skinwalker Ranch? Yes, 100%. I even reached out to Skinwalker Ranch and told them who we are, what we do, respectfully that we want to cover it. And you know what they did? They didn't even answer me. Completely fell on silent ears. And then I found out at one point they had somebody like Post Malone at Skinwalker Ranch, and they gave him a tour of Skinwalker Ranch. And it's like, wait a second, like, we're not famous, but it kind of fits in our wheelhouse. And they didn't even acknowledge that we even existed through an email. I would love to see Skinwalker Ranch.
It happens.
So if you want to become a ghost, it's in the description of all the videos, and you should also see down here is like a little
Chris Quinlan,
the $sign. It should be right
love.
there. It's that's how you'll get your little ghost badge. Become a ghost.
I don't have a favorite type when I get a song. I have a favorite type when I get a
Mine's Wolf Moon.
album.
Yes, you do.
I mean, Love You to Death, but is a really great song because it just the beginning chords as soon as it strikes, but the whole freaking album. And this is why I love him so much. And October Rust, when he found out that I was trying
Andrew
to
Rich to the P.O.
find
box
this really rare edition
in the description of the videos
of the transparent green press vinyl.
It's weird, little
for October Rust. He tracked it down and gave it to me for Christmas. Like, oh, cool. We haven't checked our P.O. box since we've gotten home.
We'll be looking at it tomorrow, George.
I wonder if I know where it's at. Hold on, I want to look. Show and tell, maybe.
Boom, 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 boom. Skinwalker is a joke. You guys don't need that. Yeah, well, I know AL Warrior. So whether it's a joke or not, it's something that's in people's minds, and it's something that has captured our imaginations. And I'd like to be there to document it, and that's why. Nightmare Before Christmas, Benjamin, is a great movie. We've seen it quite a bit. Why didn't you guys go to Transworld this year? Well, because they moved it to the beginning of the year, like February, I think it was, and we actually had we signed a contract to appear at CreepyCon here in Los Angeles, so we had to do that. Scaredy Cast. Oh, I like that. I'm guessing you're a podcast, Scaredy Cast. Welcome to the.
Oh my gosh! Thank you, sweetheart.
Jess, much thank you.
Thank you, Littlefoot.
And Littlefoot became a ghost?
No, she did her first ever super chat. This is a neat feature that it started doing, where it's like ever first super chat for Littlefoot. Thank you, Scaredy Cast.
We are a podcast and all sorts of stuff as well.
Thank
Perfect,
you, baby.
perfect.
Thank you, Tom.
The fact that you are making content is beautiful. So keep it up.
This one's even open. Yes, it is.
Peter Steele was a beautiful man. He was an insanely tall, massive man. Love meeting you all in Chicago. Happy Halloween. We miss Chicago, Tron. We Tom. We miss you. Well, we miss Chicago.
Look how gorgeous this is. So, when Michael bought these for me, they actually shipped in from Germany. Like, I'm so, and I think there's a couple of different editions that came out because I've seen different ones, but how beautiful is that?
Guess what?
What?
I love you.
I love you too.
Timestamp. Right now we're on a commercial. The hair's always in the mouth.
And they're both the same, both transparent green with the
Somebody says, I'm testing the waters doing like a Grim Life Down Under style channel. I've been inspired. By all means, Jonathan, I mean, go out and explore the world that's around you. Just be careful. I mean, do your own thing. Do your own thing. Don't do a thing called Grim Life Down Under or anything like that. Do something that's unique to yourself, you. Yeah. You know what I mean? One of the biggest things that we always tell people when it comes to
welcome to the club. Seen it with V.
Seen it with V. Spooky. That was like my Vampire Bill. Spooky, suki.
That's welcome. So cool, Disney Goof.
When it comes to doing your own channel or a podcast or anything, one of the biggest things we always tell people, and it's the hardest thing, is to find your voice. To find your voice. Everybody has a voice that's unique to themselves, and you could tell the same story as everybody else. Visit the same places that everybody else.
But do it in your own sense. Don't copy off other people. Don't copy people's names and things like that, or copy people's contents or the way that they shoot. Just do it your way, because people appreciate when you do something that's unique to yourself.
People
make it yours.
People will watch your channel for your content, but ultimately you want people to watch your channel for you. Yeah. And whatever you do, make it about you, and you can't go wrong.
Dave says he has his own channel and he does voice impersonations.
That's cool.
That's cool, man.
We actually watch some of those, like on TikTok. We're one of those people. We're one of those older people that sit in bed late at night, and we watch.
Sweetheart, I can't even see your last comment, Ado. You have to retype it, sweetheart. I see my last comment, but man, I don't even know where your last comment is, though.
Say it again. This Seen It with V. It's got a green heart. So what's kind of cool. Germany. So memberships on YouTube have been around for a long time, but they started releasing like a bunch of new different things that they've been trying to get us to do. And
this part is so good. Look at him. Look at his mangled face. Look how good that is. God, this movie is one of my favorites for special effects in film. It is just drop dead gorgeous. Look at how sexy he is. That's amazing.
The original Night Court, Scott. The original Night Court. And if you, George, or anybody else who has not seen An American Werewolf in London, the link is there. So if you don't own it afterwards, if you just want to watch that when we are not talking to you, just go ahead and
I caught a comment about someone asking when we're going to be in conventions in the UK.
35-25. Right now we have 0 conventions in the UK. We're working on a few contract-wise. But right now, there are none.
When we can say, you will know as soon as we do. Yeah, I'd hate to say now when you guys go buy tickets and then they don't confirm us and we don't go and then you've already bought tickets. We would hate for something like that to happen. So as soon as we can tell you that we know we're going to be there, we will let you know.
So Reby X Gel or Reby X Star, I think it says quit the pony, no more gel. If you're talking about me, first off, I didn't use gel. I used pomade. There's a difference. And I like my long hair more than I like my short hair. So kind of got to deal with it, right?
The locals do not appreciate anyone telling the story about the Amityville house.
Yeah. We didn't show it.
They don't like it.
But we did have an altercation.
We did. Yeah.
There was a woman that was jogging by. She was jogging by. Now keep in mind, I always tell people this. Whenever you're out in public and somebody says something to you or is rude to you or is something, you have no idea who you are talking to. They could be a mass murderer. Mm-hmm. They could be a priest. They could be anybody. So be respectful to everybody you meet. It's the smartest thing, right?
I mean, if someone's acting out and being disruptive, that's a different story. But if someone's just standing there.
So we're standing there with a camera across the street, and this young girl in her 20s, she comes jogging around and she stops and she proceeds to say some choice words to us.
Well, to you, she didn't even notice I was standing there in my bright green ass hair.
I'm dressed all in black with long hair, got gauges in my ears. You have no idea who I am. I'm standing out front of a place where a famous murder happened, and you're telling me.
She just started verbally assaulting. There was no question. There was no, hey, whatever. She was accusing us of impeding on their privacy and things like that. And I started to say that we weren't, doing that. And she had no clue that she'd seen me there at all. And the second she realized, oh, it's not just one guy. There's actually more than one person here. It scared the shit out of her, and she ran off.
Yeah. And it's just like, I mean, I'm not going to do anything. Like, I'll go to
now there was a witness to her being an asshole to somebody. Pardon my language.
I'll go to a place, and the first thing I'll do, before we even film, she'll say, oh, just go ahead and film it. I'm like, no, let's go up and talk to the homeowner and let them know what we're doing.
If possible,
right?
We always try to do,
But at the same exact time, like, what if I wasn't me? What if I was like some crazed lunatic and this young girl jogging down the street was like, decided to confront me, and I was like, it ain't gonna happen. Like, you gotta think yell back or
things. Anything. We just told her we're not impeding, we're doing everything legally, and we're not bothering anybody. But she is really upset. You can tell she's never confronted anybody a day in her life. And it was kind of funny. Bluttering Voss says, hello, love the both of you. I used to live in Lake County, Florida, and drive past the old farm from Jeepers Creepers location in Mount Dora. Love the old back roads. Thank you so much, sweetheart. And thank you for your first ever super chat. That's really awesome. Leslie P., welcome to the Ghost Club. ASMR Insightful. Thank you, sweetheart.
Thank you.
Trying to
There's a lot of little ghosts.
Yeah, Leslie P.
They could be Karen. I mean, you never know.
They could, yeah.
And supposedly there's a Karen pop-up restaurant.
Oh, where they treat
here
you like
in
food.
LA.
Yeah.
In LA right now.
People love it too. Boobies! Me too. I get a lot of anxiety, Sarah Davies.
So Sarah, I promise you, we are working on some places that we can situate ourselves. We can anchor down and say, this is where we are going to be. If you want to come say hello, this is the time and place.
I think so, Lolly. Yeah,
we are working on that. Yeah. I promise you. And the moment we know,
I think it's just called
we'll let you guys know.
Karen's Cafe. Yeah, we don't have anything officially set up there.
So we have word of mouth, but until things are announced on
We
social
need it
media,
confirmed, yeah.
then we're just kind of keeping it on the down low. But we
Yeah.
have word of mouth confirmation, so they are coming,
AL Warrior, great evening.
and we
you
can't wait to
guys.
meet you, Sarah,
One of my favorite channels. Like you guys, Sean,
and AL Warrior.
Scott, and Daily Woo. Cheers. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I haven't seen those guys in so long.
Right? It feels like forever.
I don't think it was that long ago we saw Daily Woo. Saw Scott.
Well, I talked to
I don't know last
Adam
time
yesterday,
Scott was.
actually, on the phone. Well,
Sean
via
was like a
messaging.
couple months ago. We saw him at a
at CreepyCon.
CreepyCon. Yeah.
So like the thing, like Adam likes to travel. He does his own thing with he likes going to some Rays games.
We are
and
in
stuff,
LA.
and,
Yeah.
we kind of like to go off the beaten path.
We will
quite
make
a
it
bit.
to Australia. I promise. We will make it to Australia. Hello from the Gatlinburg, Tennessee Smoky Mountains. Come collab with me. Oh, thank you. So we don't do collabs very often. It happened to be that we had 4 of our friends here in LA at the same time. So we decided to do one video of everybody all together. But in general, we don't really do collabs because we're on our own schedule. You know, it really doesn't ever end up working out.
If it can work out, we will 100%. Which I don't remember.
It's very difficult.
What was the last time that we were in Tennessee? Actually,
we've met the carpetbagger like once, like years ago. We've never been in the same place at the same time. Braden Guest says, "Hey guys, I recently found your guys' channel. It was the story about Paul Walker. I absolutely love you guys and your videos. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, Braden, and thank you for your first time of using Super Chat. Thank you so much."
Happy
Jackie
Halloween.
And Revelis says, "My son Damien is your youngest fan at 3
With a
years
name
old."
like Damien, they better like a Grim Life.
Right? He tells me he wants to watch Scary Scary. We love you guys. Say hello to him and my husband, Andres. Please have a good night and keep it up. Oh, thank you guys so much. Hello, everybody. Hello, family. Mwah.
Jackie, Damien, and Andres from the Scary Scary channel. Happy Halloween to you and your family.
I know you probably have to roll your R's for Andres, but I did it that time. I got a really big tongue or something. My R's do not like to do the thing that sounds pretty. I've struggled with this. Like,
the chat is starting to spin a little bit.
I have typo negative stuck in my head right now. It's really
You're more
great.
than welcome.
I love it. Yeah.
So Razor82 says the Amityville video was good. Well, thank you. You have not heard the last
These are actually
of the Grim Life Collective talking about the Amityville story. We have another video coming very soon about Amityville that hopefully you'll like. Ricardo, long day at work. This is what I need. Bought a Grim Life shirt and sticker for my cousin as a birthday gift in June.
She's also a fan of you both.
Well, happy
to see you. We
birthday.
always love when your name pops up because it's so cute.
Cousin. I almost called your cousin June, but June
oh yes, our shop is up.
Oh yeah,
our shop is live. We're already starting to take orders. I'm going to start processing those tomorrow. As long as hopefully they don't get delayed, because we just noticed when we got home yesterday that there is some leaking in our roof, so we have to call our building and have that taken care of. So they're probably gonna have to cut into our ceiling and repair the roof because we are on the top level. And I came home to not flooding in my office, but I had some water damage. So I'm gonna start doing orders tomorrow. So if you want your order shipped out really, really quickly, put it in before tomorrow. Otherwise, it's gonna probably be shipped off later in the week. But tomorrow I'm doing orders, and then because of what tomorrow is
Monday.
So they'll ship out Tuesday, and then I'll do orders again on Friday probably, so they can ship out Saturday or maybe Sunday.
Ollie Garcia.
Yeah.
Pleasantries and shrubberies. South Korea, guys. I came to your channel.
I should make ears
from your Great Goonies video. Well, thank you for liking the Goonies video and welcome. Welcome to the Grim Life. from your hugest fan, Sweet Tea
sweetie.
Shelby. Well, thank you,
Thank
darling.
you, sweetheart. 안녕하세요.
Tip 999.
I only know how to
It's an
say
old school
hello in
thing.
Korean. 안녕하세요.
Yeah, Sean, and anybody else who's interested in the merch. Obviously, we always tell people this. All the help, all the support from you guys means everything, but always take care of your family first. Always
I
you
love
and
you
your
both
family
and
first.
this channel. I've been watching for so long. It's easy to predict when Jessica is going to steal the show. It's fantastic. Keep the great content coming. Happy Halloween. Thank you, sweetheart. We love you too.
So, getting Grim Life merch can be a little hard at times, keeping things in stock. And we travel so much, and because it's us, we shut the shop down whenever we leave.
And we're trying to switch printing companies again because we want to be able to do tank tops,
and
shorts, joggers. We want to do all that. We finally found a company that does it all together, but they have a really long waiting list, and we're trying to get in.
yeah, and we have new designs in the work.
Brayden
So there's
asked
more
where we
stuff
can
coming.
get our merchandise. It's just grimlifecollective.com.
GrimLifeCollective.com. 2 M's in Grim. Grim Life. Jerome, Arizona. Brian. Yes. Haha. It's coming. Jerome is on our radar very
Ollie.
soon, actually.
That was
Or that was
Ollie.
you, Ollie?
Yeah. He said he ordered and it went off. It doesn't go off for every single order, but yeah, it does. Thank you, Dustin. Thank you. I had a great birthday, and I was thinking of you guys while we were in Salem for it.
Do you know that Salem is actually pronounced Salim?
Too bad.
It's not. I'm just kidding.
I'm going to get, what I would love to do is there's a pair of twins who tattoo
Diego.
out of Salem.
Welcome to the Ghost Club.
Welcome to the
Spooky,
Ghost Club.
spooky.
And I'm in love with their work. They're from the Black Veil Tattoo, and I want to get a portrait
Ghost
of
beside the order.
Lucy from Bram Stoker's Dracula as a vampire bride, and have a collage of vampire brides on my lower arm with her portrait here in their style. And I'm thinking about getting cathedrals up my legs. I don't know. I'm feeling the tattoo bug. He's covered. I have I have one tattoo. It's a little baby tattoo of a moon on my ankle, and I'm starting to get the ink bug. You know.
So I will say this. Jessica, somebody asked if with every order if you get a ghost. Probably not. You're not going to get a ghost.
I don't
Sorry.
have any yet.
We like to keep them here in our houses, the ghosts. But this one here has been collecting weird and strange items
Like what?
to put in your orders as little extra special gifts. And she's stupidly excited about it.
I am. Yeah.
So bear with it. Of course, anytime any kind of Ghost Club stuff comes out, you guys will know about it. And we're working on getting a special little section on the website for the
Ooh.
Ghost Club.
We should mention while we have you guys here, once we sell out of orange shirts and green shirts, we are going to discontinue them.
Yes.
So what we have in stock right now for the orange prints and the green prints, we are not going to be reordering. We will continue to have the full-on print, which is the one from
Stephen LaRose
Holiday.
We're working on 2 more full-on prints.
But
and
we're going to keep the white.
And then we have a hot pink design coming. So it's black with hot pink color. Like a neon pink.
Don't draw on myself. Well, you know, it's something I've wanted for a really long time, and I've been trying to get an appointment now for 3 years. So sorry
James
if you don't
Dean is
like
coming
tattoos,
very soon,
but
Craig,
I'm very
actually.
excited for it.
We have something very big coming
Eventually
for
I'll have a
James
pumpkin.
Dean.
Oh, I will have a pumpkin. I will.
Yeah, Roxanne, we're excited about the hot pink. It's going to be cool.
Yeah. And I want to do women's tank tops, you know, not like these. I want to
Nice,
do
Ricardo.
these kind of shirts. This is my Hello Kitty shirt. Thank you. Will you ever be coming to Florida Death Metal?
Well, yeah. Well, will you guys ever cover Florida Death Metal? I don't know what you mean by Florida Death Metal.
We have Grim Life orange logos right now. They're already in stock. I'm not sure what you mean.
Grim Life condoms.
Let me ask you guys this.
GR, thank you.
We're thinking about having
Thank you,
Grim
GR.
Life bandanas made.
Bandoodles.
One of our friends does screen printing on bandanas. Ooh, scariest location. That's a good question. And
Very soon,
his
Shannon.
design looks great. I'm just not sure if our design would look right. I do want to get hats made too. They do beanies, but I want to get like a hat, like a normal hat.
It's been a while, David. We need to reach out. We are back in LA for a little bit here, but I'll reach out to you. Excuse me.
I'm not sure how to have our stuff printed on a.
What is this crazy sound coming from my right?
Oh, dude! If Hello Kitty, I would love to do a Grim Life Hello Kitty.
Oh God.
But that'll probably never happen. I don't know what
Hello,
kind of
Grimmy.
licensings that would cost, right? Yeah, like a skull cap, or it could be like embroidered.
Possibly Marcella.
Yeah. Okay, now Mickey ears we're never going to touch, but let me
No.
tell you why. Infringement.
Yeah.
We will never do anything that's not officially licensed because we
Of course,
don't.
David.
You know, there's heavy infringement.
We'll talk this week.
Stuff with that, and we don't do that.
So we
don't want to rip off anybody else's design that's copywriting, you know. Buenas noches, amigos. My dream collab would
Thank
be
you, Eric.
you guys with the GIV doing a tour of Orava Castle in Slovakia where Nosferatu was made. Oh, dude, so gorgeous. I would love to do that.
It's funny you say that. No. We have not seen Renfield yet. Okay, so Renfield, I want to go to the movie theater to see it, but at the same time, I want to watch it on our home theater system.
We love staying at home.
Yeah, like our home theater system is here for this, and it's like, I'm gonna try. I love going to the theater.
I like turtles.
I'll probably go see Renfield in the theater, to be honest. Just haven't
ASMR
yet.
Insightful. We are big fans of the Grim Life Collective. Can you tell my sweet wife Liz happy birthday and happy Halloween? You two are killing it on YouTube. Happy birthday, Liz, and happy Halloween, darling. You didn't give me your name though.
Thank you, ASMR Insightful.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, great. Another song.
Happy birthday to you.
What's the birthday yawn?
Happy birthday to all of you, because a lot of you guys are having birthdays
Happy
right
birthday.
now.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh,
We love you. Yay. And happy anniversary too. A lot of you guys are having anniversaries, and that's just awesome. I saw that someone said they are just waking up in the Netherlands. It is 6:30 a.m. Bless you. That is too early for me.
Somebody
And welcome.
said, where we got an absolute favorite director. Mine
Ooh,
is
that's
very
hard.
easily Alfred Hitchcock, John Carpenter, a close second. I would say Alfred Hitchcock, John Carpenter. I'm a huge David Lynch fan. Big David Lynch
the new
fan.
Evil Dead. I can't wait to see the new
Oh,
Evil
do you guys
Dead.
want to see what I bought?
You guys could get some merchandise designs and do a poll and see what is the most popular. We've tried doing that in the past and it gets a little messy. We kind of just like to go with something that we both happen to be in love with. You know what I mean? Hi guys, hi. Hi guys, hi.
Hold on.
Oh, happy birthday, Dave. It feels just like 40, man. But let me tell you, my health is going downhill so fast ever since I hit 40, and this sucks. This is stupid. Good morning, England. Good morning, Norway. Good morning, everybody that is not in the United States.
52 minutes,
Good morning, my
35
darlings.
seconds. Okay, so every now and then on Tuesdays, Jessica and I we have what's known as Movie Tuesdays, where we'll hit up maybe like Best Buy, see what movies came out, or we'll go to Amoeba Music, local music stores.
Australia already.
And we hit up, there's a couple of used DVDs and movie stores in LA that we like to hit up on Tuesdays. That's our movie days. And recently I found these. I don't know if you guys are fans.
Thank you so much. Thank you, sweetheart.
But last night we were up late at night. We were watching the hilarious house.
Thank you, Sebastian.
Of Frightenstein. Good old Vincent Price right there. This is 4 episodes, but then we haven't watched this one yet.
Happy birthday, George.
We got Griselda. Do-do-do. And then we also got The Librarian. Not So Scary Tale. So if you've ever watched these, or if you haven't seen them, basically they're 1971 sketch comedy horror show based out of Canada, where Vincent Price kind of hosts it. So if you haven't checked it out,
I hope
check
they
'em out.
reopen ArcLight too, because when we moved here, they had just closed it because of COVID, and they've never reopened. And all we ever heard about was how awesome ArcLight was, and I want to go. Want to go?
I was born in 1979. My birthday is coming up in a couple months.
Tell them what we're doing.
Oh, no.
What?
It's a big secret.
It's a secret.
It's a secret that's insane.
What did I say we were going to do for our anniversary?
We still haven't decided yet.
We haven't decided.
When you coming back to Chicago? KK ICP. Don't know just yet. But we do miss Chicago. We have some friends in Chicago. There's
It's
more
cold up
stories that
there,
we want
man.
to tell. Patreon Club. Yes. So we have a Patreon. And okay, I'm going to go ahead and say this to a lot of people. I'm going to go ahead and say this, talking about it. I don't like talking about this kind of stuff,
Oh, goodness.
but everything's kind of blowing up right now. In the description of every single
Thank you,
video,
Mary.
you will find every important, official, certified
City.
link that is Grim Life Collective. And I say it like that for this reason.
Oh,
So, have you noticed that the Grim Life Collective YouTube channel is verified? It is. There's a little check mark next to it. Some of you guys have reported saying, you've reached out to us saying, hey, I got a message from Grim Life Collective on Telegram saying I won something to message you, and you guys give me a prize.
we are not on Telegram.
We're not on Telegram. Everybody should know this by now. There's this weird bot scam thing that's been happening that it pops up everywhere.
Also, I don't read palms if you're on Instagram.
We have we've worked very, 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 very hard at this channel.
Yeah.
Growing it and creating something, a product, a brand that you guys love and that we love, that we're very proud of. If we are going to message you, I promise you, especially on YouTube, it is going to be coming from the verified Grim Life Collective page. If it's not from the verified Grim Life Collective page, it's not us.
Ben says, would you guys cover the New Mexico prison riots of 1980? The prison is now abandoned and rented out for movies and television shows.
Maybe.
I'd like to see that if I could.
So back to what I was saying.
Yeah.
Any link,
I'd visit that.
any
then.
official website, any official YouTube or social media account, ways where you can order a personalized video message.
Yay, Adam.
You can shop at grimlifecollective.com. You can do anything that's official Grim Life is in the description of all of our videos. That's where
Yeah.
you find everything from super chats to donations to the Ghost Club.
Mhm.
You can find it all there. Okay.
And that's under
I
the
hate talking
reason
about
why
that
we're
kind of
trying to
stuff.
move everything under one umbrella, which is YouTube.
Yeah, Andrew.
Because everything is already verified here. So you don't have to run around to different places and go, oh, is this the official Grim Life? We are verified in as many places as we can be, but especially we're verified here. So I think it's easiest to keep it all under the one account, you know? So I only have one Instagram account. We only have one Grim Life
Doing good, Dustin.
Collective account. There's like 5 different accounts on Instagram pretending to be me even right now, and they have me blocked, so I can't even like report them or show them to you guys. So it's pretty obvious if you look at the accounts who is who. If you look at their numbers, you know, it's kind of easy to tell.
Yeah. And it's sometimes it's really hard for us to stay. Nowadays, it wasn't always like this, but it's really hard for us to keep
Disney
up
goof.
with different messages. So if you message us and we don't get back to you, it's nothing personal. It's just sometimes it gets lost.
There's
kind of like this, how you see here,
Yeah.
which is why we started doing things like this, so we can connect.
nothing like some joints from the Grim Life family. You're welcome, Justin.
You're welcome, Justin.
Ooh, Dr. Pepper burps. Yeah, so the fake accounts that are pretending to be me on Instagram are contacting people, asking them for money so that I can read their palm. We will never ask you for any services
Brayden?
anywhere.
Welcome to the Ghost
Welcome
Club.
to the Ghost Club, Brad.
GR. Hi, Michael and Jessica. We are big fans of yours from New Zealand, right? NZ?
New Zealand.
Your content is fantastic, and we watch every video upload. We wish you both all the very best from Glenn and Kim in New Zealand. Well, happy Halloween, Glenn and Kim, to you and your family. Thank you for being here. Thank you all for being here. Bunny Henge. Bunnies. I can't believe they brought up Bunny Henge.
Bunnies. Yeah. Good night, Daniel.
Roxanne. Oh, so Roxanne. I don't really know.
Roxanne.
Just the all right, but just the fact that you guys are here tonight or watching our videos, that is the perfect Ghost Club. Everything else is just little extra stuff. So don't ever feel bad. Just be here. Show up, watch the videos, share them with your grandma, share them with a dead relative. You never know.
I've even heard that there was one Chris Bravo that Leonardo DiCaprio
I
was going to do.
heard about it. I heard talks of it. I've never really.
I've never even heard about it.
I have. It's just been talks. It's nothing really.
Like how forever people keep thinking there is a Beetlejuice 2. Well, there might officially now be one. I think the fans have put it out there so much that they officially started to do one. Or am I being duped? I don't know. We have seen Scream 6.
You've been
so
Beetlefished.
I've been Beetlefished.
Beetlefished. Beetlefish. What? Oh my God. Wait, get him a body bag. You showed your grandma blood-sucking freaks.
Roxanne.
Was it Sardu? Sadu?
No spoilers, no worries.
Disney Goofy fan,
yeah.
yeah.
I like it.
There are these pre-made things. Yeah. Sardu. Have a good night, Gregory.
Is Sardu from no, that's Radu. Never mind. Count Radu from
So like Stephen Van Geet
oh god, I can't think of it.
come back to Salem, Massachusetts and do a video location of The Good Son. To be honest, I'm not a fan of the movie. Like I know the movie. I remember seeing it. I don't remember if it was good or if it was bad, but
I remember
I'm just,
anything about it.
I wasn't a fan of it.
Me
To be
neither.
just being honest, wasn't a fan. So
Yeah.
it's not like high on my list. Favorite Joy Division song? Ooh, dang, that's a good one. 'Cause I love Joy Division. And you bet your bottom dollar when we go to England, you're going to be getting a lot of Joy Division content. If you don't know who Joy Division is, be prepared because I got some stories to tell you. I like them all. I mean,
I can see
there's
that.
not a song that I do
Yeah.
not like. I just love them all, and I can jam out to either one of them.
Dom DeLuise. Where is he buried? I would love to visit him. I miss him so much.
We have done an unsolved case, Amy. We've done a couple different ones,
miss
especially
him
whenever
so
we
much.
talk about. But if you're talking about like trying to like track down
Him's
and
cool.
solve a crime,
It does,
maybe.
George, yeah.
I don't know.
Jessica, I hope your birthday was fantastic. Which is the best looking Dracula film ever? For me, I love the cinematography and angles of Dracula 79. You know what? There's so many Dracula films that came out in the 70s. I don't think I've seen them all. I think I've confused a lot of them with each other, and I don't think I've seen them all. But my favorite to date has always been Bram Stoker's Dracula from 1992. But that doesn't mean that the other ones aren't amazing also, because I do love them too. There's just something about the ones that came out in the 70s. I mean, the leading men, they're very handsome. I'll just put it that way. And the ladies were dynamite. Do you guys have a top 10 list of movies you guys think you must watch? Dude, our list is so long, Braden.
Well, we should do an official Grim Life, like Jessica's list on Michael's top picks and post it on like somewhere.
Love your videos. Come back to Chi-Town. Would love to meet you too.
It'll happen, sugar.
It'll happen. We promise. We promise. Days of the Dead does a Chicago one, and we did their last Chicago one. It was really great. We had a fun time. So we plan to do that again. But it probably won't be until next year, though. There's something about the 70s films, you know, especially all the Hammer films from like the 60s and 70s. Like, that's why I want to do like a collage to like Vampire Brides on my arm, just all Vampire Brides, because growing up, I swear to God, all I ever wanted was to be as beautiful as the Vampire Brides were. You know, these women were just drop dead gorgeous. And then I started watching a lot of Victorian films where the women were even more gorgeous and graceful. And that's all I ever wanted to be was beautiful and graceful like these women in the films, you know?
And you are.
Yeah, well, they didn't have ears. And I have ears.
Yes,
So-
we are excited about Ghostbusters
They can
Firehouse.
suck it.
I'm one of those people that I don't care what it is. I just want a Ghostbusters movie. So bring it.
Yeah, right? Oh, early Depeche Mode. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Did you know that early Depeche Mode?
Michelle, do it. I will be a Vampire Bride for somebody somewhere. I swear to God, I would.
Actually, they changed the name. It used to be Depeche Mode.
Don DeLuise is buried in New York. Well, we have to go back.
Never going back to New York. Who wants to go to New York? Oh, speaking
I love
of,
Don DeLuise.
all right, there are 2 towns in the United States that
I don't like The Cure. I'm sorry.
we do everything we can to avoid. 2 towns.
Thank you, Mary.
In
Thank
the
you,
United
sweetheart.
States that when we see them coming up on our GPS, we go out of our way to not be anywhere near them. The first one, I'm not going to tell you the names of the towns.
We haven't seen either yet, Big Keith.
But I will tell you this. One of the towns is
Thank you,
in
sweetheart.
Texas, and the other town is in New Jersey.
I'm an Aries. He's a Cancer.
There are parts of New Jersey and there are parts of Texas that we like. But 2 of our most hated towns in the country, one of them is in Texas, one of them is in New Jersey. Just a heads up.
Yes.
Right? Can I be any more cryptic?
I love that you guys love me as a vampire because I love you guys so much. It's like all I've ever wanted was to be a vampire, like a Vampire Pride. I love you guys. Darren says, just found you guys within the last couple of weeks. Impressed that you treat your subjects with such respect. Wasn't into dark entertainment, but your vids are always intriguing. Thank you guys. Well, thank you for joining our adventure.
Thank you for the kind words.
That's all the fun. That's the biggest fun part of it. You know, we honest to God, we think about you guys when we're out doing these because we're nerds, right? We're fans. So we often have this conversation, especially when we're driving around in the car, is sometimes when we get a little behind in our timing, we're like, well, maybe this little tiny scene is nothing. Maybe we'll have to skip that one to do these bigger scenes. And it's like, I don't know, man. A lot of time fans really latch on to these small scenes instead of the bigger scenes. And we really do think about showing you the best possible experience that we can give you, you know? You guys excited for the Exorcist remake? Big Keith asked. Is that the series or is there another movie?
No, it's not the series. They already did the series. This is the
I
movie.
didn't get to see the series either, man.
And I'm going to say this now. Bear my words. Hear my words. Take them as what you will. There's a very good possibility. There is a possibility.
Oh, good night, Braden. Thank you, sweetheart.
That somewhere in that Exorcist movie, the one that's coming out, the remake, you might see something Grim Life Collective in it. Just saying. Just saying.
We are not going to see The Cure. He likes The Cure. I
do not like The Cure.
Oh, you don't?
No.
I married you for a reason. I don't know why I thought you liked The Cure. I hate The Cure. I'm so sorry.
I saw The Cure in concert
I really don't like
in
it.
Ohio. It was the Curiosa Festival, and it was one of the worst experiences of my life.
Okay, so the guy from The Cure, you know how you just get these feelings
What the
about
hell?
some people
Why?
that like, I don't know what it is, but I think if I ever met Robert Smith, I'd get the urge to smack him. Just like, bam, bam, like knock it off. I don't know. He bothers me. I can't. I did see Morrissey once, and I was so excited, and then I got really, really bored. Like, I don't know what it was, but he just, on stage, he was uncaptivating.
So, somebody just said,
and I totally just fucked off.
I kid you not, somebody just said, I heard that The Cure was pretty bad live.
They probably are.
So, it was a day-long...
Yeah, he did do that,
So,
though.
it was a day-long festival, the Curiosa Festival. It was a day-long festival. And I'm sorry if somebody liked one of the band, if somebody was in
he
the
looks
bands,
like my auntie.
if somebody was in the bands that were there for the Curiosa Festival
Thank you, Justin.
in Ohio, but it wasn't my type of music. And the entire day was filled with music that I went, man, why is this even here? At least I have The Cure tonight.
It's Friday and Grim Life Collective is not in love.
And then The Cure came on and I went, ouch. I think one of the bands
like
before
the
them was better, but I don't know.
Muse is good. Muse is really, really good. I actually was in love with Muse long before they did the vampire movie that I'm blanking on right now.
There is a band that I really, really want to see.
Twilight.
A goth band that is touring. This is getting ready to go on tour, but the tickets I feel are really pricey.
I would love to see Depeche Mode.
I want to see Sisters of Mercy. I would love to see Sisters of Mercy is one of my all-time favorite bands. And I'd love to see them in concert, but I don't know if I would.
High Tension was a good movie. It was really, really good. Twilight is the reason why my aunt likes Muse. Awesome.
The reason why I'm nervous about seeing Sisters of Mercy live, it's been so long that I'm afraid I'm going to see them in concert and I'm going to be let down because I love them so much. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Where you go and it's like, well,
because he was so in his prime,
right?
When everything was hot, and now he's much older, a bit out of shape, a lot out of shape. Let's just be honest. Let's be real about it here, okay? And you kind of almost want to be like, do I want to watch somebody try to
1
jump
hour,
around on stage?
11 minutes and 15 seconds.
Do I want to watch somebody who's like past 60, just sweating bullets, trying to like do a stage show like they used to do? You know what I mean?
That's not what it's about. It's your voice changes over time.
Well, that too, but I mean,
to be honest, like both Jessica and I are big Depeche Mode fans. And we watched a video on YouTube, albeit it's a YouTube video, of them playing a song from their upcoming tour. And it was like, it just doesn't sound the way that you fell in love with Depeche Mode for. Of course, we want to see it, but at the same time, it's like the voice is different now.
Danny Elfman did not disappoint. We were so lucky because we were able to get early access tickets through my credit card and maxed out the credit card for like the box seats, right? And it was probably one of the greatest experiences I've had as far as seeing someone live. We have a few videos from that. I might put that up on the membership thing because we were so close. I could read his tattoos.
No, we're not going to we'll see.
No, I have clips. I took small clips on my phone, not the ones we took on our camera.
So Dustin Fraser says, hey, Michael, would you guys do the filming locations for Day Shift? Because I hear it was shot in LA. We actually loved Day Shift.
It was a good movie.
And,
I liked it.
Jamie Foxx, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jamie Foxx was in it.
He's in the hospital right now.
Yeah.
So hopefully he pulls
best
through.
Wishes to him and to his family. And I whenever he's back in LA, don't put it past me. I'll reach out to him and be like, listen, I know you don't know who the hell we are, but we want to do this video. Can we have you be a part of it? So Stranger things have happened.
It's true.
They made
it's
4
true.
seasons of it. Stranger Things. 5 seasons coming. Anyhow.
I haven't seen Insomnia in so long. I would really have to rewatch it to give an honest opinion.
Sloth Cat Gaming. Wait, Sloth Cat Gaming.
I can picture that animal in my head.
Thank you.
Lamp of the Muse says they saw Bauhaus the same year that you were born. You kids get out of my yard. You're awesome. I love you, Lamp. I love Lamp. Favorite. I don't know what that stands for. GIV. What
Is that German in Venice, Eric?
Maybe that is. You're so good at abbreviations. I'm not.
I don't have a favorite GIV episode. I've watched his stuff here and
He's a
there,
sweetheart,
but like
though.
I don't have a favorite one.
Mokane, welcome to the
so,
Close Club.
Let it be known right now. I don't care who knows this. We are so busy that we do not watch any other YouTube personality religiously. We'll catch things here and there, like whenever somebody will pop up and it's like, oh, that looks really cool. I'm going to sit down and watch that. But most of the time, whenever I sit down and watch German in Venice or Scott on Tape or Adam the Woo or Casey Neistat, it's like real quick, like what can I watch? And I'm hoping I can finish it.
The funny thing is that we know these guys in person, like in real life. And even when we meet up with each other and get to hang out for a minute, none of us talk about our previous episodes. We're just spending time together. Jessica, I love your hair. Sis and Mike, you rock, bro. Love y'all. Thank you so much, Vicky. Thank you, sweetheart. My hair is really pale right now. I need to re-dye it, but at least I found a dye that finally faded out green instead of yellow. I'm using a new dye now.
Wait, I got to answer this one. Favorite Walking Dead character? The one that died.
I don't know if I have a favorite one.
The one that died.
They all died.
Not everybody, but the one that died.
Oh, okay.
That one's my favorite. I had to answer it like that.
Hi, Dark Dish.
The King Kong. So Andrew Rich says, thank you for the King Kong filming locations. That one was a crazy video. I had no idea what I was getting myself into or if that would even become a decent video because there's really not much there.
Mike
but
from German Business is a sweetheart. Just watch your guys type one negative video. Thank you. I hope you guys like it. It was so cold. My hair will still glow in the dark. I have to do a little mixture of it. It doesn't glow as well as it used to, but yeah.
So like Mr. Ballin, I know the name, but I've never watched a Mr. Ballin video. I don't even know what kind of videos he makes or she. But I'm guessing it's Mr. Ballin.
Yeah.
And somebody said, so he's full of ads these days. I'm very picky. There are ads on Grim Life videos, but I purposely go in.
It says Lost Soul.
I purposely go into the videos and I go in and I put ads in areas that make sense. Like I don't want to break up the story. I don't want to break up like the flow of the story if music's playing or something. So it might get one ad, might get 2, might get 3, but that's that. Now, what were you showing about my?
What they say?
Oh, they say Lost Soul.
I love that you guys say that we're very informational and that you've learned a lot from us because it's a lot of information to keep straight. And honestly, we get some things wrong on occasion. And you guys call us out for it. And we appreciate that because we're like, shoot, I said 1979 instead of 1989 or something. We slip up occasionally, because we're human. And it does happen. So that you guys still appreciate us for being informational at the same time. Because we know we get things wrong. And people tear us apart about it in the comments. But we still appreciate it that we can teach you something.
Well, that's the fun of it.
Yeah.
It always cracks me up. But,
Because you know what? We don't have a camera crew. It's just the two of us. And there's, we're literally trying to get a video done in a single day, or sometimes it's spread over 2, 3, 4, 5 days. Sometimes it's taken us a week to get something done.
And we have our notes, but we write things down wrong, or we're going straight from memory. We very rarely write things down for notes. We probably should more often, but we don't have people to catch our slip ups because we don't have a camera
That
crew.
makes sense, Jonathan.
It's just us.
To be honest, like I don't know if I would want a squeaky clean video. I like something going wrong. It's part of the adventure. You know what I mean? Like you see all these people who do daily videos or whenever. We don't do daily videos, but we do story videos. That's what I call them, story videos. And they're not polished, but they kind of are. There's great care that goes into them, but they are made by fans for fans. I'm a fan, Jessica's a fan. We love the stories, and you guys love the stories. So that's what it's about. It's not about crossing the T's or dotting the I's. Let's just have fun and be in the moment. So, honk.
Subjective says that he loves our content, started a channel recently covering lesser known gialli and slashers, and any advice how to grow. And honestly, we get this question a lot, especially here in the chat, and there's no good suggestions we can give you on how to grow a channel because we just try to be ourselves, and there's weird algorithms and things that no one has any control over.
Where's this person?
It's just stay persistent and be true to yourself.
Where's it at?
Right there.
All right, love y'all's content started. Okay. I'm guessing you're talking about like the Giallo.
Yeah.
Giallo. I don't know. So I have these crazy ideas. I don't know how your videos are. I'm sorry. But what you should do, is if you're in the videos, like your face.
I like that dark dish.
Get your face out of there.
We're cozy.
Don't show your face in your videos. Instead, have the host, whoever's talking, all you see is two black gloved, like leather gloved hands talking, because that's the movies, because like in those movies where you don't ever see who throughout the entire movie, all you see is the hands. And at the very end, that's when you get to see the face of the killer. That's how your video should be. You should have your hands be the host telling the story. That's kind of fun. That could be like your little gag, your little gimmick.
You're the strangler now.
Right? And at the very end, you can be like, it's me. I did the video. I don't know.
How long did it take to plan each video? Or are they fairly last minute? Well, this is all his baby. From my perspective, I was going to tell you what it looks like from me because I watch him do this. And, being that we're based out of Los Angeles and then we're on, say, the East Coast for 2 months, almost everything is planned out in advance. Take it away, dude.
So, okay. The idea is planned out in advance, right? So we'll plan a month-long trip like 2 months before it happens. We'll be like, okay, we need to be here to tell this story at this site. We need to be here to tell this story at this site. We need to be here to tell the story at this site.
Thank you, Lolly.
But here's the thing. When you show up on site,
we're going to try V.
Because you're just showing up out of the blue for 99% of the time, anything can happen.
And it often does.
And a lot of times we'll get there and we'll take a minute, we'll stop and go,
this weather, you can't
we'll look at this, we'll look at this, we'll look at that, and we make it up as we go.
Yeah.
We know the location, we know what we want to say, but it's how can we my theory is this. Every single one of you, there's 588 people in here at this time.
I'm so sorry, sweetheart.
There's 588 people in here at this time, right? Every single one of you can go online and do the research on a crime. You can read up all the information, all the police documents, everything you could possibly want on a certain crime. It's there. All you got to do is type it. But one thing that most of you cannot do is go and visit these places yourself and walk the actual crime scene.
Right.
We try to make our videos do that for you. So we won't go in and read you. Some YouTube channels show up at a place and you can hear it. They're reading a Wikipedia page at 7:05 a.m. on June 26th, and Jupiter. I mean, it's crazy. We want to tell the story, but we really want to try to make the scenery, make the story tell itself. That's what we try to do. Yeah. Why is it important for you to retell history? History's life. It's constantly happening. It's constantly changing around you. Whether you like it or not, history is happening.
It's not even so much to retell history, but it's important to just document yourself sometimes. For us, it started because we come from families who honestly were too poor and worn out from working all these different kinds of jobs and whatever to even document our childhood.
I love Austin, Texas, Ruben.
We didn't have any really childhood pictures of each other and that sort of thing. We wanted to make memories together, and this is just something that we were into, and he had already been doing it for a while when we met. And us going around and retelling history is because these are a lot of places that people would love to see. That is new history that people haven't gone to yet, and it's a new sort of curiosity that's in a lot of whether you call us movie nerds or horror nerds or whatever. It's a new type of tourism, and a lot of people it's not common yet. But also documenting it because a lot of these places are being torn down, being destroyed by earthquakes, being destroyed by floods.
Thank you, Neon Vacation. Well, it also goes back to the tale that's older than time. And I'm not talking about Beauty and the Beast. People would tell stories. I mean, now we live in a day and age where it's so easy to turn a camera on or take a picture.
High blood pressure.
To turn a camera on and take a picture and tell your story. It's so easy to tell stories today, right? Anybody and everybody has the ability to do it. Whether they do it well, that's another story.
Yeah.
But that's how you remember. People used to tell stories, so you would remember, right?
Stories started as word of mouth. That's how we got all of our lullabies. That's how we got all of our original horror stories, because they all started out as people sitting around. I want to say campfires, but fires. I mean, you go back to the earliest man, and stories are all before it was even verbal. Before we had a language, stories were passed down.
And that's why, I don't care who you are. I think
it's natural as human beings to tell stories.
I don't care how popular you are on YouTube or how nice you are. I will not watch your video unless you are the person that's going there and experiencing it yourself. Even if you're telling somebody else's story.
Wasn't that pretty, Ruben? With the one up in Salem? So lovely. I want to touch the walls.
Even if you're I'm trying to get this to go back.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. Even if you're telling somebody else's story, just the fact or just the act of you telling it is adding to the story. You're telling your story. I mean, it's this whole psychological thing. Whatever. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, and it's so hard to give anyone advice on how to.
Thank you, FM.
How to build a channel, because when we started this, it was a completely different experience. We weren't. The algorithms were different. There's so much more that goes into it that has to do more with YouTube's end than you just telling a story. That you just have to be persistent and keep with it until you can get in this silly algorithm. And someone just asks, tell me what to do so I can do what you do. And there's no guidebook, man.
No.
We're just following
Make it up as you go.
A passion of ours, and you guys have joined us, for the ride, and we're forever grateful for that. Hi, Australia. On my other channel,
Thank you,
I have 15 million subs, but I would never promote it here out of respect for you guys. I mean, that's cool, man. I don't even know what kind of content has 15 million subs, but that sounds great. Congratulations.
Ouch. Yeah, right. I couldn't even imagine.
I look like a kitty.
You look like a spooky kitty.
It's the double. This one right here looks like a little black kitty cat.
I see
that's so cool.
FM, it has started. It is almost over, my friend.
We will be popping into Scotland, but I don't know if we're going to be going around. We don't know what Europe holds for us just yet, but we do want to pop into Scotland for a wee bit. I wouldn't mind a Grim Life tattoo. Justin, if you ever do it, you got to send us pictures. You got to tag us, man.
3 p.m. in Australia, which is what might explain why there's so many of us. I'm working from home. Well, hello, home workers in Australia.
Okay.
See you next Wednesday. What's happening on Wednesday?
I don't know.
Man. So I have like a schedule, like crazy schedule. What is happening on Wednesday? Do we have something happening on Wednesday? What is happening on
Is it
Wednesday?
Easter? Was today Easter? I don't even know.
I think today was Easter. We kind of missed out on that. What's the schedule?
I would love to see the still
God
game
damn, I don't know.
location, Sarah. I think there's only the one that you can still see, which was Navid's store. I don't even know where that is. I'm gonna have to look it up and see where on the map it is.
Was.
Easter was last week. Oh, I don't know. Oh, that's cool, Mortimer. I'm not into cars, so yeah, I probably wouldn't watch anything like that.
Oh, see you next Wednesday is the name of the porno they're watching in the theater. Oh, it's right there. Wow. I am so
wow.
sorry about that. So
Probably
tired.
I don't think that we would do that, Angela.
What's that?
The concentration camps.
No,
There's
I'm
certain
not.
things that I'm just not comfortable.
So so yeah, like I would like to go and visit to pay my respects,
Mhm.
to be there, to just be there, to remember.
Yeah.
Not like, to just acknowledge. But I don't think you would ever get a video from us about
Something
that.
like that is a history that we don't even have to retell. Everybody knows that history, and out of respects, I probably wouldn't do content on it.
Like I would go and I would see it, and I would take the tours, and I would learn and educate myself. But
Yeah.
I wouldn't, if we did do a video of some kind, it definitely would be for like a fundraiser to the museum or something like that. Any kind of like whatever would be for that. But it's such a touchy subject that just today
It's a bit of an emotional
I saw
thing.
somebody was posting, there is, I can't believe this person did this. And of course, it's just an image. It's an image. And I don't know the full story, but you guys might have seen it, that somebody was giving somebody
sliced.
hell because a woman was posing for a picture.
She did yoga or something.
She was posing for a picture, and there was a woman posing for a picture on the train tracks going into the concentration camp, and somebody was taking a picture, like a man, presumably significant other. And they're like, listen, when you take these tours, they tell you do not do this out of respect, out of reverence. And this person did that. And I don't know.
That's not a selfie station, man. That's not, I mean, I understand if you want to take a picture of yourself because this is a tour that you're taking, but like selfies and stuff, no.
Teresa,
no
love
way.
all your videos, Michael Jessica.
Thank you, Teresa. Thank you, sweetheart.
We're all about.
I feel like something like that would be a moment of silence for me. Like, I don't know if I could even like have a conversation on camera, because in the way that I would show respect, it would be like moments of silence. Does that make sense? And maybe that's why I feel like I couldn't present an episode on it. But I feel like that kind of stuff like that already speaks for itself. But yeah,
There's yeah, I don't, and it's not so much a matter of how it will be perceived. It's just me personally, us personally, the type of people we are.
Kindness.
It would not happen. If that makes sense.
We hope to be able to visit Jim Morrison's grave.
Oh,
up in
we
Paris.
will.
Yeah.
We will.
I say hope to because like we're planning things out and who knows what's going to happen. And I would hate to say, yes, we're absolutely going there, and then something happens and we don't. But we would update you guys on why we wouldn't, of course. But I never say things in finalities.
All right, ready for this? Travis Presgrave says, a place that you felt was actually haunted. Well, there's a whole bunch of ghosts in this chat room tonight.
This place is pretty haunted, man. Where's my ghost at? You guys, where are you at? Everybody who's joined the ghost club tonight, let me see your ghost. Let me see your booze. Boo!
So now,
Boo!
if anybody who's a part of the ghost club does like a bee emoji, they'd be boobies.
My little ghost babies. Yeah. Awesome. I love you guys.
I love it. I love it. It's like being attacked by little ghosts. I love it. This makes me so happy.
Good morning, South Africa.
But to answer your question,
boo.
Our time
To
spent
you,
in Savannah, Georgia, we've had some ghostly, ghastly experiences there.
Boo.
Richard
To
Ramirez video, it is
you
coming. Planning
and
something. I have been planning something
and
for a
you.
while
Happy
now,
Halloween.
but just trying to make it happen. And that is it, my friends.
Happy Halloween.
Our movie has come to an end. If you guys got here late.
Mortimer, I wasn't wondering at all, but thank you for offering that information.
If you got here a little late and was wondering where the movie was, we were playing it the entire time. Well, it's a free link. It's
The
a free
whole
link.
time. The whole time.
The whole time. There was all these ghosts flying around with these like ghostly sheets that was blocking people's views. You couldn't see it. See right back here? I don't know. Like, we should have a projector. No, we don't. We're not going to do that.
It's okay if everyone, there's a couple people saying that they can afford to join the Ghost Club. Just you guys being here means the world to us. Please never feel bad for not being able to pick up merchandise or join the little clubs that we have or anything like that. You come first. You're the most important.
And always take care of yourself and family first.
Yes.
Always.
Yes.
And everybody who became a Ghost Club member tonight, if next month you don't want to be, it's okay. Do whatever is right for you. No matter what you do, we are going to be here creating video, creating content from our family to your family. And all of the stuff helps us do that. So thank you.
You guys are
including
bad
just
booty.
watching the videos. Just watching the videos. You'll never hear us say things like, I hate this. Whenever I see a YouTube channel throw something up that says subscribe, or they say subscribe, hit the bell, I immediately turn it off. I do.
Derek, welcome,
That's just my
sweetheart.
own personal thing. I feel if you guys were meant to find the channel, you will. And
Exactly.
if you
Get
stick
them in a body
around,
bag. Exactly.
if you stick around to watch more, you're going to. You don't need me to push it down your throat. So thank you for taking the time to be here. Thank you, Paul.
Welcome, Tammy.
Tammy.
So, again, to let you guys know,
Lolly.
some people just joined in towards the end here. We do have our shop up and running again at grimlifecollective.com.
Grim with 2 M's.
We are discontinuing the green shirts and the orange shirts. So once they sell out, what's online right now, we're not going to be bringing them back for quite some time. And I am I am starting to ship orders out tomorrow. So if you get an order in the next couple of days, it'll go out as under the first batch. And then I'm going to wait until next week to ship again because, so I have them all together in one big go, and I'm not doing one at a time,
I would love to do a Harold and Maude location video, Paul.
Yay, Lolly.
The glow in the darks.
Julie.
Julie, thank you. Subjective Perspective Collective. That's a mouthful. Keep doing what y'all doing.
We're not going to be at Texas Frightmare, but we will be at Houston Days of the Dead.
Yes.
Subjective.
Just ordered a t-shirt 2 days ago. It is all the orders are going to be going out tomorrow, Tammy.
Yeah.
So keep an eye out for that. We do supply shipping. We do supply.
Ooh,
what's the word I'm looking for?
That's a good question. What? Shipping and handling?
Tracking.
Yeah. I will look into that, Mocane. Shoot. Last time I tried to ship out to Australia, it was still giving me issues, but I'll look into it.
On Shopify should allow. You should be able to. You should be able to because it's through Shopify.
Yeah. I mean, it's an
That's
issue.
That's one of the reasons why we went that way.
Yeah.
But we'll deal with it if it comes down to it.
Yeah.
All right. It is that time to say goodbye. And to all the people who have joined us tonight, thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And all the ghosts, thank you. Who here? Okay. I got a piece of trivia for you. I haven't said it in a while, mainly because we haven't been doing some Grim Up All Nights because we've been traveling.
Yeah.
But if I say
Love you too.
TTFN, what movie is that from? TTFN. Old Grim Up All Night history here. Who's got
Good
it?
Lord, that one's an old one. We were living in Florida.
Witchboard.
Hey.
Hey. Got a couple people rocking up. Some Witchboard there. Awesome. Man, that was one of our early Grim Up All Nights.
Yeah.
Zarabeth.
Yeah.
All right, folks. Thank you for everything. Thank you for being you. And spend some time with your family. Till next time.
Mwah.
Happy Halloween. Oh, there's a video coming out tomorrow morning. It's a filming location. Be ready for it. 9 a.m.
We love you.
Toodaloo, Scooby-Doo.